Push up. Well done.
High five.
Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, OK?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service
Clear left, go, go, go.
as the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened there, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me.
Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley,
What have you brought to work? That's like the kitchen sink.
and new friends return
Brace yourself.
as we head back to Stoke.
999 mode.
Activated.
Here, the crews face life and death decisions
Need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
and deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment,
They tickly toes.
showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
Just a stupid old woman.
You're not a stupid old woman.
Straight in, I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I'm wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before?
Not today.
Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Let's go save the day.
I have the keys.
Yeah, you might need those.
999 mode activated.
Brace yourself.
Clear left, clear right.
It's going to be one of them days.
Might get a cup of tea when we get here.
Hey, we might do, you never know. First job of the day and all. I don't function without a cup of tea or
No,
coffee.
I'm not awake yet though, to be fair. I don't normally wake up until my second patient.
To your second patient.
It's a warm summer's evening in Stoke-on-Trent.
999 mode activated.
Working together are paramedic Chris Babb and technician Tom Bradfield. Chris started his training when he was 17. Tom served in the army and volunteered in the police force before joining the ambulance service.
674.
74, thank you for the call. 3, please call. Patient threatening to self-harm.
Yeah, or received.
The police have called for medical backup for a 22-year-old woman in a vulnerable state.
Very intoxicated. Not eaten for 7 days.
The crew have been told to head to the patient's home address.
It's just up here on the left.
You have reached your destination.
Is it right if we turn the lights on?
Yeah, come on. There we go, how was that?
22-year-old Becky is living alone in her family home whilst her parents are away. As well as the police, her friend Jade is with her.
What's been going on then?
I've just been really depressed, not wanting to leave the house and feeling like, I just want to kill myself. It's got worse over the last couple of months. I've just had enough. I really have.
What we'll do is we'll check you over. I'm guessing you're not eating very much.
I'm binge drinking as
Binge
well.
drinking.
Quite a lot. To the point where I don't care.
Set these sticky dots on. Sorry, I didn't mean to catch you.
Have you been to your doctor about, like, you're feeling down? No.
I'm feeling bleeding.
Okay. Do your mum and dad know what's going on?
Not right now.
Okay. So you got your friend here, okay? But I'd let your mum and your dad know, okay? They'll be there for you, yeah? Okay? You've not done anything wrong, okay? You've done the right thing, and do you know what? You're strong for doing it.
I just feel like I'm here, but I'm not here. I can't explain it. It doesn't feel like me. I'm just had enough.
Have you got thoughts of ending your life at the moment?
Yeah, I do.
Have you got a plan of how you do that?
I'm just
It's not easy asking somebody if they're going to obviously end their own life, but I think sometimes the direct questioning sort of is a shock for them, and they just open up and they can then explain things.
The crew want to know what medication Becky has access to.
You got Veruca as well?
No.
So?
Them tablets, them blue ones are for fat, because I thought I was like massive.
Who made you think like that?
Ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend. One thing I would say is, okay, ignore what he says, okay? There's only one person that matters, and that's you. Listen, you know when you were laughing 2 seconds ago? We need to get back to that. Yeah?
The fact she had such a stockpile of them was quite alarming, that they were all in a box ready, rather than in a kitchen cupboard out the way. They were in a box or under a bed.
We actually then realised that she was quite close to actually going through with the plan that she got in her head. The sort of two options that we've got, okay, is either taking you to A&E and seeing somebody there, or it's called the access team. So it's a way of accessing somebody that's got some mental health training, more than what we have, so that they can obviously talk to you and find out what's going wrong. You're not going to get locked up, okay? It's a case of to assess you, okay? The thing is, how you're feeling and that you're wanting to end your own life is something that we need to act on, okay? The fact that you've got access to the drugs and you're obviously wanting to do that means that we need to put something in place to help you, so that you don't do that, okay? So would we be able to phone and see if we get you an appointment to see somebody at the access team? Is that okay?
You won't have to spoke to someone.
Hello, Access Team, John speaking.
Hi, John. It's Tom from the ambulance service. Hi. What I was wondering was, is there any chance that you'd be able to see a lady, if possible, tonight?
Whilst Tom speaks to the access team, Chris has asked Becky to make the call to her parents to let them know the situation.
I haven't done anything. I just can't take anything.
Do you want me to talk? Hello, my dear. It's Chris from the Paramedics. Right, we're with her now. We've got the police with us as well. What we're going to try and do is see if we can get her into the access team, who are the mental health experts who can better assess her than us. We're just concerned over, obviously, her mental health and her well-being. Are you happy for me to tell you, Mum, everything you've said to us? Okay. She has said that she does want to end it and would do that potentially with tablets. Mum just wants a quick word with you, all right? Okay, just talk to her.
My dad might have cancer, she's going through so much.
Talk to your mum.
Hello?
Even though Becky has agreed to see the access team at hospital tonight, she's still blaming herself for what's happened.
I'm sorry about this.
No, it's fine.
I feel like
One thing.
wasting my police.
Why?
I feel like
Why?
I don't need to be here.
Mental health, everybody suffers from time to time.
I can't go and imagine my dad's side as well.
I've had it. No, 2 years ago I was in a mess. I was on a motorway bridge, I was going to kill myself. I've just gone through 2 years of hell, but I, like you did, have asked for help, and I got the help. You don't tell everybody how your past. For me, at that moment in time, I saw that sort of like a connection between the two of us. I was in that same position where I'd got my plan in place and I was actually partway through going through with it. And it was at that point, just for a split second, something went through my head and I just stopped. I got into my car and I saw my boss at the time, told him what was going on, and he put me on to the ambulance service charity, who then were able to put me forward for counselling. Listen, listen, everybody suffers from it, just what triggers it and how we deal with it, okay? What we need to do is sort what's wrong out. The most important thing to do when you're wrestling with depression is to ask for help and actually speak to somebody. There are lots of charities out there that are ready and waiting to help people that are in crisis. You need to go get dressed, okay? Put some clothes on to make you comfy.
Becky will be taken to hospital by her friend Jade to see the access team. For now, the crew have done all they can for her.
So you took the helm on that one quite considerably. I don't mind.
I find mental health interesting and have quite a good background.
It's more your wheelhouse.
Yeah, just in a very bad place at the moment, but she's gone the right way about getting the help and just being open and honest, and that'll help get her the help hopefully and get her on the right track.
You're a race with her, mate.
What are you getting now?
You know when you just feel a little bit...
What have you bought to wear? That's like the kitchen sink.
Don't be daft.
Right. That. A brush.
Crisps,
Crisps.
deodorant,
Deodorant.
perfume.
What else you got? Well, the
What
card.
should I put your hand on a tampon?
Hey.
Have a bit of perfume.
In Stoke, technician Steve Eason and paramedic John Arison are on shift.
So I was down with you for yesterday and today on the run sheet. It was happy days. Yeah, happy days.
John has been with the ambulance service for over 11 years and is Steve's mentor. They're on the way to their next patient, an elderly man with type 2 diabetes who's collapsed at his home.
Bring the fluids in case we have to give anything.
Yeah.
Hi. Are they conscious?
Yeah, babbling though.
Babbling. All right.
The man's carer called the ambulance when she found him slumped at the end of his bed.
You all right?
Is he on his own?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Hiya, mate. I am the ambulance, yeah. What's your name? Ken? So what's gone on then, Duck? You've come in, have you?
I've come in to do his lunch and
Yeah.
he's like this on the phone.
Right, okay.
Said he's been here half an hour.
Right, ma, mate, I'm going to check your blood sugars, okay? Let's do that first, see what they are, eh? Are you diabetic? Yeah. Let's see what they are, eh? Yeah, 1.5, mate.
1.5.
Yeah, a bit low that is, isn't it, mate?
When we check blood sugars, we hope for something above 4, which we would expect for a patient who's been, eating and drinking that day. For Ken, for his blood sugars to be that low was really quite a severe case in a sense. We needed to try and get them back up to an acceptable level as quickly as we could. He could have become unconscious and gone into a diabetic coma, which can then lead to seizures.
I've got some glucose jelly here. Have you had this before? Yeah, you're licking your tongue out. You've had this before, haven't you? Just take a little bit then.
The carer has called Ken's family. His daughter Tracy is a community rehabilitation support worker.
Right, so who's who then? So your daughter. Okie dokie, and your granddaughter. Right, okay, smashing.
Okay, a little bit more. There we go. Do you want me to give you another one?
You may as well, because his blood sugars are quite low. They're going to take quite a while to absorb as well.
Give one.
If he's taking glucose orally, it's better than sticking needles in it. I noticed he's not on any medication here for his diabetes. Has he got medication elsewhere? Is it insulin?
It's insulin and district nurses give it.
Oh, right, okay.
Has he been feeling unwell or anything like that recently?
No, Mum died 4 months ago.
Okay.
And he's been struggling
Okay.
since then.
Ken, How you feeling now, Ken? Are you a bit better? No. All labs look pretty good. It's just his blood sugars.
Having given 2 tubes of glucose, Steve wants to check his blood sugar levels again.
Lift your arm up for me. Getting better. 2.3.
Hey, heading in the right direction.
2.3. How's that? Coming up, that isn't it?
Ken? Oh, yeah? Can we see if we can sit you up? Is that all right?
Yeah?
Yeah? Let's bend you in the middle, boss. That's it, well done. Hello. Hi. Let's bring this leg round, Ken.
Oh, there we go.
2. Hello.
Hey up, mate. How you doing?
Should we try him with another glucogel?
Look at me. How are we doing?
If he's got
Good man.
coming round a bit now, Ken, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you say I'm tall and thin?
And devilishly handsome.
Hey?
No.
Good.
Who's this up here?
Daughter.
What's the name?
Tracy.
Tracy. Right. Oh, don't start crying. Ken, Tracy's just going to make you some toast and some jam, okay? All right.
I don't really know what's happened.
What's happened? Your blood sugars have gone really low. Okay? Your carer's come in and found you on the floor and you've told the carer, yeah, that you're having a hypo, okay? So she's called for an ambulance and that's what we're doing here. We're helping you out, aren't we?
When the patient comes round and they do get disorientated and can potentially get quite emotional as well, they may have been talking to us beforehand, they may not remember that properly, and to wake up with 2 strangers' faces, you know, inches away from you is quite surprising and quite shocking for people.
Oh, look at that.
So how long were you and your wife married? 52 years. Goodness me.
Right, you need to take your blood sugars again, mate, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Right, magic number's 5.
Put that on your finger, mate, and hold it.
Oh yeah, it's got P waves.
Look at that.
6.8, champion.
Good man.
Okay.
John and Steve need to get Ken back on his feet and use a specialist lifting aid.
Good thing this, isn't it? Hey? And stand up. Champion.
Okay.
Champion.
Have a seat on your bed.
Is he normally unsteady on his feet? Is this how he normally is?
Yeah.
Just while we're here, just need to have a chat to you about your diabetes and things, okay?
Yeah.
Because from what your daughter said, you've had quite a few hypos, is that right? Yeah. Okay. Now, your daughter's also said that you've not particularly been eating very well, especially since your wife passed away, is that right?
You don't know what to. What time do it?
Yeah.
And she did, when my sandwich is ready, so, you're there. And then she'll know it in if I want a sandwich later on. She know all the time, but I'm not.
It's clear Ken needs more support now he's on his own.
So what we'll do then is we'll speak to the GP surgery and we'll speak to our safeguarding team and just get them to trigger a care concern as well.
To the surgery.
Well, we can be persuasive. Okay. So you've got a really supportive family around you, but unfortunately not everybody's here all the time to nag you. So you've got to, you've got to, but you've got to look after yourself as well. Okay, I know it's difficult.
Yeah.
Having given Ken all the advice they can, the crew head off.
He was dead nice, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, that's family.
I mean, he had a lovely family with him, but I have to say, I don't know how I would cope if I'd lost my wife of however many years. He's only lost her, what, 4 months ago?
Yeah.
So obviously that's going to affect him big time. Difference in night and day when he come round though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely night and day.
Yeah, he was a character in his younger days.
Oh, I bet he was. He had a right cheeky smile, didn't he?
Yeah.
We went to a woman a few weeks ago in the middle of the night, 2 in the morning, because she wanted to use our mobile phones to phone her boyfriend.
Why couldn't she use her phone?
She'd run out of minutes.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I've been out to people to take their bed stockings off them.
To fetch painkillers off the edge of the bed that they couldn't sit up in bed and reach themselves.
Sorted family arguments out before.
Fixed the odd boiler here and there.
I've got a stair lift working again.
Oh, well done.
I took someone's mobility scooter home for them as well once.
Did you? Did you ride on his mobility scooter?
I took the mobility scooter back home and my crewmate drove him around in the ambulance.
Did you not think of putting the scooter on the ambulance?
We could have done, but it's not quite as fun, is it?
No, good point, well made there.
It's 7:30 on a damp evening in Dudley. Paramedic Joe Stevens and technician Ash Bolus are coming to the end of their shift.
Right, is the heating on?
There we go.
Oh, that's lovely, that is.
How's
Oh,
that?
that's lovely and warm.
Should we leave it like that?
Oh, yes.
All right then.
Lovely.
Their next call has come in.
A 1-month-old male, tripped over a towel on the floor whilst running and hit his left side.
Oh, okay.
Are kids on your agenda, Ash?
Kids on my agenda?
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
I like kids, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a big kid at heart. However, I like the whole, hello, and there you go.
Hand them back.
I'll do. Right, let's go and see what's going on.
Hello.
Baby Zach and his mum Stacey are waiting for the crew.
Hello. You're our patient.
Hello.
Right, what's happened today?
He was in bed. He decided to do his usual, peg it out of bed, run towards the door to get out, fell over a towel and either head-butted the frame of the bed or the radiator or both. And after he did that, he cried. And then I picked him up, sat him on my lap, calmed him down and he fell straight to sleep.
Okay. When he was asleep, was he easy to wake up, easy to rouse? No. He wasn't.
With any child who's had a bump to the head, the main concern is a possible swelling or bleed on the brain. Although this is rare, sleepiness can be a worrying sign.
Did you see him hit his head?
It was dark.
Okay. He's not been guarding anything, he's not complained of any pain?
He's been rubbing his face here and holding where his ear is and rubbing this side up here.
Your cheeks ever so pink. Can I have a feel of your head?
I think there's a slight bump.
Should we find your brain? Should we find where your brain is? Let's have a look. Whoa, look at all this hair. Look at all this beautiful hair. Okay. Can I shine a light in your eyes? What's this? Should we put it on Joe's nose? Do you think we can put it on Zach's nose? Shall we put it in Joe's eye? Wow. Shall we do it on Zach's eye? Wow. Good boy. And shall we do the other one? Good boy.
Can we borrow your finger? Ready, snap, got him.
Is he his normal self to you at the moment?
No.
In what way? Quiet?
He's quiet.
So even when he gets tired and sleepy overnight, he's not normally this quiet?
I saw a smile then.
He's usually trying to run around, aren't you?
Do you think we could see if we can get him to mobilise how he normally would? Would he get his dummy?
Yeah.
Do you call it a num-num?
Yeah.
Will you come and get your num-num?
Best thing to do is that.
Ah.
As Zach is so young, it's impossible for Joe and Ash to know whether he's simply overwhelmed or whether there's a medical reason why he's not walking around.
Can we lift his top up, Mum? Is that all right?
1, 2, 3.
Woo! 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 Good boy. Can I just have a listen to his chest, Mum?
Ah.
You still seem quite quiet. Is that because we've turned up? Are you quiet because we've turned up? Huh? I think, to be honest, to be on the safe side, Mum, because it's a head injury, because it was dark, it wasn't witnessed, the fact that he's been quite quiet, he's been quite sleepy, you're saying although he's interacting with us, he's not interacting as his normal self, he's quite clingy. I'd be happier if we got him monitored at the hospital for a little bit.
That's fine.
And just make sure that everything is okay.
It worried me the way you just went
quiet.
Yeah, and we always listen. If parents turn around and say to us that something's not quite right, that's good enough reason for us.
Getting Zach to hospital is the only way to know for sure how serious his head injury is.
Wow! You're in the big ambulance. His oxygen levels are fine, you can tell. He's not blue, he's not having difficulty in breathing, and he looks well. You look too well. You do. Ta-da! Done. High five. High five. Whenever you're ready.
Everyone strapped in, Joe?
Yes, we're all strapped in. You're a happy chappy, aren't you? Are you always this happy? He is. Does this seem more like his usual self now? No!
Zach does seem to have perked up, but he'll still be examined by a paediatrician.
We're here!
What did we call his dummy?
Was it a num-num?
Num-num. I had a dummy up until the age of 4.
You still throw your dummy out the pram?
I still throw my dummy out the pram every now and again now.
Honestly?
In Dudley are regular crewmates Darren Westwood, or Wes as he likes to be called, and Steph J. They're reminiscing about childhood injuries.
I ate a glass Christmas tree bauble.
Why? How?
Why? I don't know. I was a child, like young child. Apparently Mum called the doctors and the doctors said, yeah, just give her like bread and milk to just like bind it and pasta it, it'll be fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Aye, good old days.
So I just had a new job coming in for a 52-year-old male in Wednesbury. He's reporting slurred speech and he appears shocked. There's weakness in his legs, dizziness, and a history of previous mini strokes.
At 52, their patient Peter is young to have had a mini stroke. They're most usually seen in people over 60.
Hiya. Full house, love it.
Peter had been enjoying a get-together with his family. His 4 children and 13 grandchildren all live nearby.
What's been happening with Peter today? You got a headache? Okay.
Peter is clearly struggling to speak. His brother-in-law Mark explains what's happened.
He's had like 4 cans of lager, basically,
okay.
And he's had two cans of cider, that's all.
Yeah.
So like...
He normally has more than that.
Right.
So we know for a fact...
So that wouldn't normally put him in a position like this, no.
Mark's wife, Karen, is worried as it's not the first time this has happened.
It's exactly the same as a few months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right, and what was it then?
They initially thought mini stroke.
Yeah.
But then it was sort of passed away, not That's the side.
Yeah.
And they were more concerned the fact that there was something with his leg, but they didn't give a diagnosis.
But no actual diagnosis of what it was as such. Okay.
He was sitting here and then his colour just drained from him. He just went like that.
So sat here talking normally, absolutely normal, then face
Tried
droop.
to get up and he just lost all his balance and
Okay.
he was all over the place.
Peter was having kind of problems with his speech, had a headache, was off balance. Now this could very well have been the alcohol, but also could well have been symptoms of a stroke. It's quite difficult to work out. So this headache you've got, whereabouts in your head is your headache?
Oh, yeah.
Just at the front or all over?
Oh, yeah.
Just there. How's your vision at the moment?
Red.
Bad? Bad in what way?
Excuse me. Can't hear you.
You can't see me. You take my hands, and squeeze them as hard as you can. Really try and hurt me, get angry. Excellent, well done. Ow! Excellent. Excellent, well done. That's fine. And can you raise this leg for me? Yeah. And can you raise this one for me?
Peter has strength on one side but very little on the other, a symptom that's unlikely to be the result of a few drinks.
It is going to be a trip up the hospital today just to get him looked at by a doctor and try and work out. Right.
See you later, Pete.
Peter's youngest son Liam goes with him to hospital.
Oh, hi Samuel, it's Delta Yankee 4557 here. I've got an alert for you, please. We've got a 52-year-old male showing stroke symptoms, fast positive, arms, face, speech, facial droop, arm weakness and leg weakness. Okay, thank you, bye-bye.
Ready to go, Steph?
Yeah, ready when you are.
If Peter has had a stroke, time is of the essence. The quicker he gets treatment, the less damage will be done to his brain and central nervous system.
So I rung the hospital to let them know we're coming in, so the stroke nurse should see him quite quickly, just to rule it out really. Obviously, as you're aware, some of the symptoms he is displaying is indicative that stroke is a possibility. There's loads of people in the house, are they all family?
Yeah.
So who actually lives there?
Just me, Mum and Dad.
Just three of you live there. A bit of party going on tonight, was there? You okay? Yeah.
Steph is taking no chances with Peter, even though his condition appears to be improving.
You just stop there for me, love, okay? I don't think you're well enough to walk in. We'll take you in on the bed as you are. Bit of a strange one, that. Yes, he'd had alcohol. He was intoxicated by his own admission. But doesn't seem to have had as much as he normally has. Doesn't normally behave like that. Wasn't squeezing my hand when I was asking him to. Wasn't lifting his arms. Wasn't lifting his leg. He was showing stroke signs, but then also masked by the alcohol. It was very difficult to actually work out which was causing what symptoms. The intoxication wouldn't stop you squeezing my hands. I had really good strong grip in the one hand, and then just nothing in the other.
In theory, you could still present as intoxicated, even though you've had a stroke, but
Definitely. It's very difficult to work out which he was.
In Stoke, paramedic Chris Babb and technician Joel Mullen have just been given a job.
999 mode activated.
With a Ferrari in front of us, we could still beat him.
23-year-old Joel studied geography at university and visited every continent before joining the service.
Let's see, Fiat versus Ferrari. They're both Italian, but that's a stallion and this is more a pack mule.
Yeah.
Chris is 25. He's an electronics whiz who joined the ambulance service straight out of school. The pair get details through about their patient.
95-year-old male. Jack. Unable to pass urine for the past 12 hours.
That's going to sting a little.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
There we go.
Hello. How are you, sir?
The patient's son, Martin, has been waiting with his elderly parents for the crew to arrive.
Hello, sir. My name's Joel, and this is Chris. Is it Jack?
Jack.
Hello, Jack. Hello.
This is my mum.
Hello. What's your name?
Marie.
Hello, Marie. I'm Joel. So what's been going on then?
It's what's not been going on, and that's my waterworks.
So when was the last time you went for a wee then?
Well, last night it got worse. It got terribly worse.
Okay.
And I was out about 6 times out of bed last night. And when I get there, I'm desperate to do a wee and can't.
You can't? Okay. What age are you, Jack?
95.
No, you're not. Are you?
Yes.
95?
95.
You're doing fantastic for 95. So, your blood pressure's better than mine. For 95, your blood pressure's better than a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
So that's good, that. How long have you been together then?
75.
75 years? Maury's 75.
Long time.
Wow.
Jack and Marie met during the Second World War and have been together ever since. Martin is their only child, and they also have a granddaughter.
Can I have a little feel of your tummy and stuff? Can I? Is that where it's usually sore, down the bottom?
No, I'm just saying that, but that's where the bladder is, I think.
It is, aye. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Aye, good spot. Yeah. I'm glad you know that. It feels like you've got a bit of a full bladder. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised, yeah.
What do we do? A screwdriver or something?
Yeah, a screwdriver, and I'll just put a wee screwdriver in there and pop it, and then we'll just get everything out. How's that?
To resolve his urinary retention, Jack will need to be taken to hospital to be catheterised. However, he's also been suffering from another complaint.
But then the constipation business
Yeah.
is another issue.
Yeah, well, both of the issues, you're blocked up really, aren't you? Both ends.
Well, it looks like it.
Yeah.
There's a connection there.
There is.
There's something not working.
Okay.
Something that takes all those laxatives.
And he's had a lot of.
Yeah.
He's had maximum.
Have we been drinking a lot of water with the laxatives?
Well, not excessively, no.
The only thing we need to be wary of with laxatives is they can dehydrate you. That's why when you're on laxatives, you do need to stay really quite hydrated. At Jack's age, dehydration can lead to quite a wide variety of problems. His kidney function, his bladder function, and ultimately the rest of his organs within his body can start to suffer because they're not getting adequate fluids to keep them functioning correctly.
Will you be coming back?
Hopefully, I should be coming back.
Oh, you will.
Get you sorted, Phil.
Don't worry about
Says
it.
very often. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Yeah, of course you worry. 75 years of marriage, I think that would make you worry a little.
I'll be in touch with the hospital and find out
Good.
what's going on. And I'll keep
Good.
Mum safe.
Good.
Don't you worry about it.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem. But you're doing fantastic for 95, Jack, I have to say. Absolutely fantastic.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly couldn't fault you.
You happy, mate?
Yeah. Do you think you'll make the 100 mark?
In cricket, they call it a ton.
A ton, do they? Are you a cricket man, are you?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you play a lot of it yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the RAF.
All right, were you in the RAF then, were you?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Wow.
And my wife was in the RAF.
Was she?
That's where we first met.
Is that what?
Around the hangars.
Really?
Where the aircraft was.
Wow.
That's where we first met.
75 years.
75 years.
And then, so how long did you know each other beforehand?
4 months.
4 months. And you knew? Did you know straight away?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wow. Did you ever smoke?
No.
No, no smoking. Maybe that's the key to it. 95. Maybe that's the key.
I like the odd pint of beer, of course.
Of course, yeah. I wouldn't begrudge you that. Do you like lager, or what's your table?
I had a few Guinness at
I like your Guinness.
one stage.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Guinness, I have to say. Okay. Like a hand. Ready? That's it. And then we just take a few steps onto the chair over there. Good man. Cover up them legs, don't want the women blushing.
Right. Yeah, one there says I've got nice legs.
You have got nice legs, aye. 95 and still nice legs, eh? Not bad at all.
In A&E, doctors will be able to relieve Jack's urinary retention and run tests to find out what caused it.
He didn't want to go to hospital, really.
I think he's worried about being up there too long.
He is, isn't he? Yeah. I say he wanted to get back to his wife, I think. Within like 75 years, to be apart for even 5 minutes, I think was worrying them both, wasn't it? Because you seen it in the wife's face.
"22-year-old Becky had been suffering with depression and feeling suicidal. At hospital, she was immediately seen by the Access team, who are specialists in mental health. Becky is now having regular therapy and is starting to feel more positive. Ken, who has type 2 diabetes, was struggling to cope after the recent death of his wife. His family are now seeking help from the diabetic team to get his routine back on track. "21-month-old Zach was thoroughly checked over at hospital after bumping his head. All his tests came back normal and he was sent home the same evening. Tests confirmed that 52-year-old Peter had had a mini stroke. He's now under the care of the neurological team and is being carefully monitored. The crew were called to 95-year-old Jack as he was having trouble with his waterworks. At hospital, they drained his bladder and gave him medication to help prevent it happening again.
I always think as well in this job, how many people's lives have changed that day.
My life's been changed.
For working with me.
Working with you.
You'll never get these 12 hours back.
No.
Push up. Well done.
High five.
Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, okay?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Clear left, go, go, go.
As the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened then, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me.
Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley.
What have you brought to work? That's like the kitchen sink.
And new friends return.
Brace yourself.
As we head back to Stoke.
999 mode. Activated.
Here, the crews face life and death decisions.
You need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
And deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment.
They tickly toes.
Showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
Just a stupid old woman.
You're not a stupid old woman.
Straight in. I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I'm wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before? Not today. Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Here we go.
Let's go and save the day.
Have you seen what's floating around where they do the lip sync challenge, the ambulance crew?
No, we're not doing that.
Oh, please.
No.
On Friday.
All right, we'll see. We've got to pick a song, though.
Oh, what a song to be picked.
System of a Down, Toxicity or something.
Absolutely not. The taste in music is shocking.
What was the most annoying song you've ever heard?
Cotton Eye Joe's got to be one of them.
You want me to tell you mine?
Go on then.
Mr. Blobby. Because it was Noel's house party, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, proper dad music, you are.
Yeah.
The school next door to this place. When I was young and hip, and I had hair, and I had a VW Beetle.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was going through my Oasis and that era.
Yeah.
I said, go up there in my Beetle. And there's a school up here. I used to learn guitar in a group session, and I was awful at it. It was a waste of time even thinking I was any good. Music and me just don't match.
On a damp and drizzly day in Dudley, Jamie Busby and Ash Bolus are heading into rush hour traffic to an emergency call-out.
There we go. There you go. Off we go. It has took a turn for the worse.
It has.
It's not raining, it's that fine
It's
stuff.
that mizzle, as I like to call it.
Mizzle. I like that word. I'll use that word from now on. Oh, see, look at this now.
24-year-old Ash studied nursing before joining the ambulance service.
Look at them, in the way.
In the way.
Jamie, also 24, is a search and rescue volunteer as well as being a paramedic.
Receive, thank you. Right, it's a category 2, and we're literally 30 seconds away to a 17-year-old female.
So it said she was unconscious.
So it says she was unconscious and she's now got severe chest pain. Love this one. Leave the twinklies on. I like calling them twinklies. Hello. Hello, where are we?
Lorraine and Peter called 999 when their 17-year-old daughter Maisie complained of pain in her chest.
Right. What's happening?
Chest.
Okay. Okay. Nice and relaxed. Okay. I know it's difficult. Okay. Okay. Just nice and relaxed.
She's got POTS.
Okay.
So she was in the middle of eating her tea. She
Yeah.
got a sudden pain. Complained a lot about the pain, but then ended up losing consciousness as well. She's been in and out quite a bit. Yeah, she's gone.
Maisie has a condition known as postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, POTS for short, an abnormal response of the body to standing up, resulting in dizziness and fainting spells. The condition is about 5 times more common in women than men.
She takes medication. I would say she's never had chest pain like this before.
You okay?
Where is that chest pain, darling? Right there.
Right in the centre.
Does it go anywhere else?
It's a bit in my arm.
What we need to do, sweetheart, at the moment, your heart rate is 85. We need to calm everything down. Okay? Okay, your heart rate is 82. It's coming down. That's nice. That's what we want.
How bad's that pain at the moment?
Okay.
About a 9. Okay.
We can try some gas and air. Never had it before, but it works wonders.
That's it. That's the noise we need to hear. That's it.
Good. It might make you laugh.
Might make you laugh, might make you feel a bit
It's
dizzy.
starting to work already.
Is it every time you take a breath in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If that's not going to work, then we're going to have to give you some sort of morphine for the pain.
POTS is when there's too little blood getting back to the heart with a sudden change of posture, so from lying down to standing up, for example. It can cause the heart rate to go extremely fast. It can cause such things as palpitations. But the chest pain that Maisie was experiencing was not normal of any of these signs and symptoms.
Sharp scratch, OK, nice and still.
Good, ma'am.
We're in.
Beautiful. So we have to get this slow.
She got giggles now, we give her morphine. She's got the giggles. All right?
That's fine.
The morphine works instantly to bring Maisie's heart rate down.
Hello.
Ta-da!
Welcome back.
My chest got worse.
Has it gone back up to a 9, is it?
Yeah.
But the pain is as bad as ever.
OK, darling. OK. Whenever you're ready, darling, nice and slow. Can we get you onto our chair?
Ash and Jamie need to get Maisie onto the ambulance quickly.
That's it. Doing really well.
I can't eat
I know. That's it. Shuffle your bum back for me.
Shuffle your bum back, that's it.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
The whole place is spinning.
That's fine.
That's OK, don't worry. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
As the crew get Maisie to the ambulance, she seems to be deteriorating even further.
OK.
Maisie?
Maisie. Maisie?
Keep her here for a second. She comes round. Hello.
Just relax. Relax.
That's it. Nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, OK?
Just relax.
OK.
That's it.
Maisie is now losing consciousness more frequently.
Maisie?
You know where you are, Maisie? That's it.
Right, lift your arm. That's it. Perfect.
How do you feel, darling?
Try and keep your breathing nice and relaxed. Are you ready, Mum? Maisie still appeared to be in distress, and she still continued to have fainting episodes. However, whilst monitoring her condition, her observations remained stable, which did not reflect the way that Maisie was presenting.
We did have a discussion between ourselves whether it was POTS due to her son's signs and symptoms, or whether it was something completely different. The fact that her heart rate's stable with it, it's all a bit odd.
For me, I don't think it is POTS.
No.
I
Because
really
you'd
don't.
expect, when she had an episode like this, you'd expect her heart rate to be through the roof.
Yeah.
And it's the complete opposite at the moment. Hi, Russell. I've got a 17-year-old female. We're having almost back-to-back episodes of syncope, fainting episodes. We've had 9 episodes since we've been on scene. There's something that's not sitting right. That's fine.
Nice and relaxed.
Awesome, thank you. Recess. I know. We're not far now, Maisie, OK, darling?
As they arrive at hospital, Maisie becomes even more unwell.
Maisie?
All right.
Ash?
Yeah?
Rapid X at the doors, please, mate. Rapid X.
Jamie's concerned that Maisie's condition is now life-threatening.
Hold on tight then. How we doing?
Yeah. I'll take all this off. It's all a bit odd. Don't like it. Doink.
Going.
Doink. Yeah.
She'll be taken straight to resus, where the emergency doctors are waiting.
What an unusual case.
Very.
POTS syndrome is obviously...
Easy.
Yeah, fairly easy to manage. However, in this situation, it was a complex case in the end, wasn't it?
Very. What was looking like a simple, OK, maybe let's take you in just to get you checked out.
Yeah.
It was then like a...
Turned into a medical emergency.
We need to move now.
In Stoke-on-Trent, it's Miles Laverty's first day back on shift with colleague Hannah Alexic after taking some holiday.
Did you do anything interesting in your days off?
Yeah, I've been well, I've just done like 3 festivals.
Yeah.
Over the summer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying before you went off. Which
So
ones
now
have
I'm
you done?
detoxing all
You
night. I'm just drinking
That's
green
why
tea.
you've got green tea.
Yeah.
Hannah's been a qualified paramedic for nearly 5 years.
You need to, though. You need to play hard if you work hard.
And Miles has been a paramedic for almost 10 years.
You need the downtime, you need just time off just to escape from it.
Yeah. Oh, job. 9 minutes.
We've got a 75-year-old crew sepsis. I think it's...
From a doctor or
yeah, I think it's a healthcare referral. It just says authorised person on scene, so I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
A quick swig of tea.
Sorry. Straight over the bump.
The patient is 75-year-old Doreen. Her daughter Janet has been waiting for the crew to arrive.
Hello there, you all right?
Yes, thank you.
How can we help you, Doreen?
Well, what it is, I've been falling a lot and I've got a bad infection, she reckons.
How long have you been falling for?
Well, she's been in the hospital twice before, recently with it.
The family's GP called 999 after seeing Doreen at home. She started feeling unwell a few days ago on holiday in Wales.
And apparently she slipped off the bed and was stuck down the side of the bed in the caravan. I don't know how many hours she'd been there. My dad tried 4 hours to get her up, but my dad's got dementia. So when I got there, we managed to pick her up and she was screaming with pain.
Yeah.
She says, I think I've got a lump on my bust. And the doctor came in yesterday.
Whereabouts?
It's actually on a bust.
Oh, right.
And the doctor came in yesterday and she says she's frightened in case sepsis sets in.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she did a blood test. It's all the way round here.
Sepsis can be life-threatening. There are several key markers the paramedics look for to see if a patient might be at risk.
So the blood test was yesterday. Have you had the results this morning?
Yeah, and she says it's come back as it is a really bad infection.
Right, okay.
She could clear it if she went in to get it sorted.
Sure.
Doreen has a nasty rash on her side, and blood tests have just confirmed she's suffering an infection, all of which could indicate sepsis.
She's got bladder cancer as well.
Well, I did have.
Well, she's been in remission for a while.
Oh, that's good.
Check every 12
I'm
months.
hoping they'll discharge me this time.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
So you've got no symptoms or any issues with that at the moment?
No.
Okay. Just snapped.
With no obvious explanation for Doreen's recent falls, the crew want to rule out stroke before going any further.
Right, what I want you to do, my love, is just raise your eyebrows for me. Excellent. Okay. And I'm just going to feel down the side of your face, either side. You just tell me if it feels any different. Either side, no pins and needles anywhere. No. Okay. You puff your cheeks for me. Keep them puffed. Excellent, okay. Right, turn your head to the left. Push your head against my hand.
Left?
Yeah. And now to the right.
That's me right, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You had me confused then as well. And then your fingers, hold your fingers out like this.
I haven't had a stroke.
Keep them. No, I don't think you have, actually. You seem to be passing everything so far.
I've already had one.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
So when we were called out to Doreen, she told us that she'd been having quite a few falls recently. So the doctor had been out to see Doreen. She was aware that Doreen had a rash and organised bloods to be taken. The doctor thought it might be sepsis, so Doreen needed to be in the hospital as quickly as we could. The ambulance service is trying to raise awareness at the moment all about sepsis, as it causes around 44,000 deaths a year.
So the key with these things, particularly sepsis, is catching it before it becomes sepsis.
Yeah. Right, let me hold... You pull on me like that. Ready, one?
Just hold my hand
One,
then.
2, 3, up, Sedine.
Oh, I'm up at last.
All right. There we go.
Right.
Doreen's daughter Janet will go with her to hospital,
John, take care.
while her husband John stays at home.
You can give her a kiss before she goes.
Say, see you later.
Sure. See you later.
Doreen and John were childhood sweethearts. They moved to the Midlands from Australia over 50 years ago.
Oh,
right.
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah. You worked here on?
No, I transferred here in May.
We're having granddaughter's going for a nurse.
Oh, was she?
She just passed it one exam.
Does she know what she wants to do yet? Or?
Her dad wants to go in for ambulance.
Look, she said she doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to be first on the scene this evening.
Oh, yeah.
If you step off first, Janet, for me, and
At the hospital, doctors will look into her recent falls. But first and most urgently, she'll have a full examination to see what's causing her infection and whether it has spread.
It's good, this sort of awareness campaign on sepsis, because I think a lot of people are a lot more alert to it now.
well, a lot of us weren't very alert to it, were they? Like
No.
healthcare professionals, and that's where it stemmed from. People were leaving it too long or not recognising the signs. If a life can be saved, or you know, we can get there before that stage, then
That's the
it's
thing.
a job done, isn't it? I've had a 20-year-old or 21-year-old die of sepsis.
Really?
And it upset me.
You do take them home and you think about them, and
Yeah.
it takes a couple of days to straighten your head, doesn't it, sometimes?
We went to a patient once, and it was come through as a mental health job. Elderly lady. She was hearing things. She was putting her knickers in the, you know, your letterbox. Anyway, the more we got chatting to this lady, we actually fathomed out she was hearing voices. Well, she was hearing voices. The grandkids had been round and had walkie-talkies. The walkie-talkies were interfering with the next door neighbour's baby monitor. So she could hear people talking because it was the baby monitor. And then there were knickers in the letterbox. So I said to her, "Can I just ask why you've got your underwear in the letterbox?" And she said, "Well, I did have a draft excluder." She said, "But I never found it any good, so I got my biggest pants and I put them in the letterbox to stop the wind blowing through, and it actually works."
Ready to rock.
It's late afternoon, and in Stoke, technician Joel Mullen and paramedic Chris Babb have received an unusual call.
Yeah, so it's been passed through from the police.
Right.
The police have requested an ambulance for a patient thought to be in need of urgent medical attention.
I think the guy had absconded from hospital after getting his bloods taken, and then they've came through as abnormal.
The patient's doctor asked the police to find him as he needs immediate hospital treatment.
The next question is, why are the police with him? Does he have capacity?
Yeah, exactly. It's his own choice.
The crew have been told by the police to meet them in a retail outlet car park.
There it is, down there. So left into it, and then we should get in.
PC Snape was one of the officers who tracked the patient down.
This gent went for a blood test yesterday.
Okay.
101 had rang us basically to get hold of him because he lives in a caravan and wasn't answering his phone. Yeah. So query renal failure, and they've said got to get him up to A&E.
Ready to jump on the bike then, are we? Hey, come with me.
No.
Okay.
73-year-old Brian's doctor ordered the blood test after previous results indicated his kidney function was worryingly low.
How you keeping?
All right.
All right. Had better.
Was all right.
Aye, had better moments, have you?
I was a bit worried when the police car followed me then to the car park.
Yeah.
The alarm was raised when Brian failed to respond to urgent requests to discuss the results of the latest test.
It might seem a little bit over the...
Seems a bit over the top to me. What I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the results are.
This is it. At the moment, we're kind of flying a little bit blind because all we've been told, I'm being honest with you, all we've been told is renal failure.
I must admit, I've been feeling tired lately.
We don't usually get dispatched to this kind of job. It's usually reserved just for the most urgent cases. Acute renal failure is quite a serious condition. It stops the body from being able to process out the waste from the blood, which can lead to dangerous levels being built up. We weren't completely aware of Brian's renal function. Obviously, it was significant enough that 111 were worried enough to call us and the police.
So you went to the hospital then, did you?
On Thursday.
And what did you go up there for then?
I'm due for an annual review.
Right.
I've got diabetes, I've got the pacemaker.
Have you?
Just about 4 things I go for an annual review.
All right, yeah.
And,
there for me.
And then you get your bloods taken there, and then...
Yeah, they just take your blood and then send it away to the
All right,
hospital.
and then now they've sent the police out to come and collect you.
Yeah.
You would think they would have just give you a phone call.
It's possible that they have, because if I get strange phone calls, I ignore them.
All right,
Because I've
yeah.
had so many strange
Yeah.
and weird
And the
phone
other
calls
one,
in the past.
Before retiring, Brian was in the Royal Artillery for 22 years.
Apparently that was where some of the problems come from. 111 have tried to phone you, you've obviously not answered. They've been then concerned that something more sinister is up. Hi there, I wonder if you can help.
Chris calls Brian's doctor to see if there's any more information they can share to help Brian understand why he needs to go to hospital.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Right, what they've said is apparently over the last 7 months, your kidney function and everything has diminished and is not working as good. In light of that, they'd like you to be reviewed.
Yeah.
Considering the time of day and everything, the only place to do that is A&E. Obviously, there's enough for them to be concerned.
There's nothing to be worried about.
What she's told me is different aspects of your functions have diminished. You know, you're not looking massively unwell.
Well, just recently, look, people have been saying how well I look.
Yeah, so...
That's typical, isn't it?
Yeah.
They would like you to go up to the Royal Stoke and be seen.
Yeah, well, let's go then.
Shall we?
Okay.
Brace yourselves.
It was nice to see on this job that the police, 111 and ourselves could obviously all work together in both tracking down the patient and getting him the help and treatment that he required. I'm sorry about all the excitement. Obviously, something's up with your blood work, and that's what they're worried about. I'm afraid now it's just to sit back and relax and enjoy the little ride in.
What time are you on till?
11 o'clock tonight.
Probably miss all of it, understand.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
do you want front?
Front to triage.
Good man. Just checking.
We'd like to welcome you to the Royal Stoke. Thank you for travelling West Midlands Ambulance Service today. Your preferred ambulance service of choice.
Brian will be seen by a specialist who will guide him through his blood test results and what might need to happen next.
Hello again, Brian.
OK, boss. We'll pop you in. Take a seat. I'll get you booked in.
I suppose if they had picked up the phone, it would have just been a case of go to the hospital.
Yeah, possibly. They might have said, go home, we'll send you an ambulance.
Yeah.
The thing is, he was still fully functioning and able to drive. He didn't seem...
Yeah, it was totally fine. Well,
if it wasn't for...
all were fine though, weren't they?
That's it. If it wasn't for all the blood tests, you wouldn't actually know very much was up.
He was nice to chat to anyway. And the Bobbies were nice too.
Technician Ash Bolus and paramedic Craig Baker are on the Sunday evening shift in Dudley.
So, Craig, we've been tasked to a new job. We're going to a 12-month-year-old male.
Sorry, I just need to know which... Yeah.
To the right.
Sorry.
We're going to a 12-month-year-old male that is shaking and vomiting.
OK. I wonder if he's got a temperature.
It is the time to have him... Oh, no, we're not going there anymore. Stand down. Stand down. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Stood down from the job.
Ambulance crews get stood down when there's a nearer crew able to respond more quickly.
I think I'll head that way.
Yeah.
For Craig and Ash, the next job is out of the blue. Most come from ambulance control, but not always.
Oh, what's this? Oh, passing call. Just let them know that we've got a passing call. We've got... hello. What's your name, mate?
4557. We've just come across somebody on the side on the...
57, can you put a passing call on for us, please? And can you respond, police? Come on. Come and get you up here. Coming in the back. Coming in the back.
In the back doors. Was
just wait for the ramp.
Or... step yourself up, matey.
That's it.
All right.
Come and have a sit on this blue chair here. You have a sit there. Have a sit down.
17-year-old Adam and his girlfriend Sky were on the way back from the shops when he was assaulted.
Tell us what's happened.
I was literally walking down the road.
Yeah.
And then this lad.
Yeah.
He just came over, like, running after me and just hit me.
OK. So you were just walking down the road, minding your own business? All right, the police are on the way. Because obviously that needs to be looked into. OK? Do you know the person that's done it?
I do.
You do? OK. Did you see it? What happened?
I just saw this lad's came out of the car, and I know who the lad is. He jumped out of the car and started beating her for no reason at all.
Punching in.
Punching, kicking. OK. Can we do your blood pressure and everything, and then we'll have a look and see what's happening? That's the winner.
I really got used to it.
Got used to it?
Yeah, because...
Why? What's happening?
Well...
That's it, relax your arm then.
Relax. That's it. Go on, carry on. You've got used to it because...
Oh, this is the second time in 2 weeks.
So you've been assaulted by the same person?
No.
Different.
Is there anybody that you've upset? No? Nobody's got any personal vendettas against you or anything like that? No.
My ribs are...
Sorry? Your ribs are hurting.
Can we have a look at your top? Yeah?
I'll get you to stand up for us so we can see you properly, OK? And it was definitely just fists. There's no weapons
No
or
weapons?
anything?
No.
So you've got some red marks, haven't you?
Have a look round the back.
OK. Anything round the back, bro?
Yeah.
Bit of redness.
Let me just have a quick listen to your chest.
Which side's hurting the most, mate?
This side.
Round that side.
Let me have a quick listen. Take your seat back down.
That's it. It's got a slight skin abrasion there. Look, some redness around the outer aspect of the arm.
Let me have a quick look at your head.
OK.
Any pain where I'm pressing?
Just here.
OK. OK. All right. Nice and relaxed, all right? Nothing's going to happen here. You're completely safe, all right?
Usually with an assault, the police are first on scene because they need to investigate what's happened and ensure the scene is safe for any other persons to approach. On this occasion, this was not the case because we were driving past, so therefore, as our duty of care, we stopped to render aid. Our main aim was to give Adam reassurance and to calm him down to understand what had happened. We also needed to make a plan of action.
We have to notify the police, it's whether you want to make a complaint or whatever.
Yeah,
it's worth it because you've been assaulted. Ideally, what we need to do is need to pop you to hospital. It's up to you in terms of what you want to do. It's advisable that you do.
Because if I go, I'll be waiting 6 hours and then I'll be tired and grumpy and I'll end up having to go to the doctors.
Tired and grumpy?
As they wait for the police to arrive, Ash wants to document Adam's injuries before there's any change.
Right, let me take a picture of your wrist. If you can turn your wrist over for me. That's the winner. Keep it there. There it is.
Stand up, mate.
Let's just take another one of that. There we go. Perfect. And just round the back. That's it. Done. Got it? Yeah, got it. Sit yourself down.
Obviously, under the circumstances, if you are declining hospital conveyance at this time,
the advice we'll give you is if this pain starts to get worse, make your own way to A&E and self-present. Because you've got this pain down here, right, and because of your kidney being there, take yourself straight to the hospital, OK? Because your kidney is a really important organ.
How you feeling at the moment? Bit calmer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You pop that off your arm, fella.
So where did you two meet then?
Oh, God.
On the #1 bus.
No.
It wasn't?
Emergencies.
Yeah, well, we've got to find out.
Okay.
We've got to find out.
Honestly, I was meeting her friend.
Yeah.
To go to her friend.
Oh, it wasn't like we met through a friend, but then awkward friend, like...
And then I went with her. She walked off back home.
Could I feel a blush?
No,
Look
that's
how red she's gone.
Oh,
Hey.
no, oh.
And then,
I could taste a marshmallow on your cheek at this moment in time.
And then basically, before I met him, I had a pack of sausage rolls and eating sausage rolls while we were
They met over a sausage roll.
While waiting, Ash gets an update on the police.
So they haven't got anybody at the moment to send directly out, all right? Obviously, it needs reporting, so you can report it via 101, which is the non-emergency line, and get it logged, and they'll make an appointment with you to get you into a station or wherever your local one is. Yeah, write a statement, or they'll take a statement from you.
With a plan to report the incident in place, the crew have done all they can for Adam. They offer to drive him to Sky's house, where his mum will pick him up.
Sky, your mum's gonna like me.
Right, bear with us. Are you going to jump down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Just be careful.
Bear with. Right, thank you very much. Take care.
So that was a bit bizarre, wasn't it?
It was a bit of a bizarre one. He'd been assaulted by a male that he knows, which is a bit strange, really, but that's not for us to investigate. No. Our job is to treat the patient, which I think we've done well. We've assessed him top to toe. And I think, again, it's important that we've got him to a safe place and that he gets home safely. That's our ultimate aim.
In Dudley, paramedics Ollie Raven and Steph J have just been sent their latest emergency call-out.
What are we off to now?
Tongue swelling affecting speech and swallowing.
Ollie is a medic in the Army Reserves, while Steph, as well as working as a paramedic, is a Girl Guide leader.
Okay. The van is going to stop. He wasn't going to for a while.
The patient's daughter, Susan, has been looking out for the crew. Susan and carer Tina decided to call for help when they noticed a change in the 89-year-old's condition.
This is Doreen.
Right.
Hello, Doreen.
She's end-stage vascular dementia.
Oh, bless her.
Yesterday, I noticed that her tongue had really thickened up.
Yeah.
And she couldn't talk properly. And yesterday I thought perhaps she might have been having a stroke.
Okay.
Because left side of her mouth was a little bit dropped.
When you said you thought she'd had a stroke yesterday, did you do anything about it or choose not to because...
She's end-stage dementia. The GP, I've got a DNAR.
Okay.
The GPs have more or less let me know that no matter what goes wrong...
Anything that happens now won't change the outcome. Vascular dementia can be caused by strokes or mini strokes. So this condition can get considerably worse over time. DNAR is a do not attempt resuscitation order, which means should a heart stop for any reason, and we do just let her slip away naturally. DNARs are quite often put in place by family members and health professionals as being a much kinder, more dignified way of allowing somebody to pass at the end of their life.
I've said that I want to nurse her at home.
That is my mother.
Right. Is
in
it?
my arm.
Right.
Don't do
Blood
it.
oxygen levels are good. They're not.
Don't.
So she's getting enough oxygen in.
Doreen, all you need to do is just rest, my angel, okay? Just rest.
As the ambulance was called due to concerns about her breathing, the crew want to make sure there's nothing obstructing it.
Can you stick your tongue out? Doreen. Can you stick your tongue out for me?
Poke your tongue out, Mum. She's unresponsive. She doesn't understand a lot of what's said to her.
Can this come out? Can you do that?
No.
Doreen has been suffering with dementia for 6 years, but declined rapidly over the last 2. During this time, Susan has been her main carer.
Does Mum ever get out of the bed, was she in?
I get her out of the bed to toilet her.
Yeah, but apart from that, we're in bed.
Apart from that, no. I started bed nursing her 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not only has she got end-stage dementia, but she suffers from psychosis.
Okay.
And this more or less continual hallucinations. She'll have a conversation with someone, a two-way conversation. She'll say something and then she'll
reply to
yeah, and she sees all manner of people that have passed away before her. And it's real to Mum.
Mum or my dad, when they come and see my mother, she's here.
The best thing for Doreen when we visited her was actually to leave her home, surrounded by her family, and get the GP to come in and visit. We felt that a trip to hospital for her would have been too traumatic at the time, and she just needs a bit of calm, a bit of quiet.
No, Mother. I'll take her home.
People don't see dementia like this. You don't see this portrayed. People don't see it this bad.
No, not at all.
And she's been like this now, like I say, well over 2 years.
Must be exhausting for her. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how she does it.
Love, that's how you do it.
Well, yeah.
You don't have a choice not to.
I mean, I could quite easily put her in.
Of course you could, yeah, of course you could.
Problem,
no,
but I can't do it.
I think, think how much easier your life would be, wouldn't it, if you were to do it?
Well, I would be living at the nursing home.
Of course you would, yeah.
So I might just as well do it here.
Yeah.
And it's better for Mum.
The GP will be out to see Doreen later to check the swelling on her tongue and provide further reassurance for Susan.
The daughter's doing very well at looking after her, isn't she? Extremely well.
Extremely well. Your mum calling out for her mum and dad and other family members that her mum's adamant that she can see, but she's the only person in that room that can see
People
them.
don't see that severe side to dementia, do
Not
they?
at all.
It's sad to see.
So sad.
Maisie, who had a condition called POTS, was experiencing severe chest pains and loss of consciousness. She was scanned in hospital and given a further dose of morphine before being discharged 3 days later. She's had no further chest pain, but has been referred to a specialist who continues to monitor her heart. Doreen, who was suffering from a high temperature and a painful rash, was admitted to hospital. She didn't have sepsis. Scans revealed her infection was down to an abscess the size of an orange on the side of her chest. It was surgically removed and she spent 5 days in hospital. A second abscess was later discovered, which was treated with antibiotics. Brian, who has low kidney function, had been picked up by the police after phone calls from his concerned GP went unanswered. Once the paramedics got him to hospital, it was found that his worrying blood test was the result of a mix-up in his medication. This has now been rectified. Adam, who was attended by the ambulance crew after being assaulted in the street, declined to go to hospital, despite being visibly bruised. He's not seen his assailant since and has recovered well from his ordeal. "89-year-old Doreen, who had end-stage dementia and a DNAR, was not taken into hospital. The swelling in her tongue was put down to a throat infection and was managed at home, where she continued to be cared for by her daughter.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I'm not going to say yes and give you a big head, am I?
Push up. Well done.
High five.
Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, OK?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Clear left, go, go, go.
As the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened then, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me.
Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley.
What have you brought to work? That's like the kitchen sink.
And new friends return.
Brace yourself.
As we head back to Stoke.
999 mode. Activated.
Here, the crews face life and death decisions.
You need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
And deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment.
They tickly toes.
Showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
Just a stupid old woman.
You're not a stupid old woman.
Straight in, I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I've wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before?
Not today.
Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Here we go.
Let's go save the day.
Road's busy already. Everyone on their way to work.
There's poor souls doing a daily commute.
I know, yeah, I couldn't do it.
I'd hate it. I couldn't go back now.
I think when I was in the military, because I went like to Afghan and Iraq, you knew what you was going to, you knew what you was expecting. Like this, you never know.
Every day is different, isn't it?
Yeah, every day. Well,
every job's different.
I had a patient smuggling drugs up their bum in one of the little Kinder Surprise things the other week, the little yellow things.
Really?
Yeah. Smuggling drugs into a nightclub. Glad I didn't have to get it out.
Oh.
I came here the other day to a 71-year-old fell off a child's scooter on the skate park. I kid you not. What's this man doing?
Which, to be fair, that man seems to be drinking what appears to be fabric softener.
While shouting at me.
While shouting at an ambulance. That's the best bit of the job.
That's why we come to work every day.
I know, that is why we come to work, to be shouted at by people that drink fabric softener.
Paramedics Tony Sutton and Sam Alexic are on shift in Stoke.
Coming through, UFO coming through. Oh, bless him. Good kid.
Sam has volunteered with St John's Ambulance since he was 13. He always dreamt of being a paramedic and joined the service 3 years ago. Tony spent 9 years working his way up through the ranks. Before that, he was a community first responder at Alton Towers.
I had a group of kids. We were going past some blues and they stuck their fingers up at me. Did they? Yeah. I was like, what have I done to you? Yeah. But I do like the kids because they do wave at you. I do like a wave. Especially the little baby ones when they're with the mum and the kids are over the moon.
Their next call is to a 49-year-old woman with abdominal pain. The patient lives with her son Lawrence and daughter Sammy.
Where are we going, my friends?
The family's neighbour is waiting with her.
Go on, you come this way, hon. We like to have the light on. Can we put big light on so we can see what we're doing? What do we call you? Sharon. I'm Tony, this is Sam. Why are we here today?
I've got pains.
Pains where, sweet?
Yeah.
There. How long had they been there for?
They came on about 1:30 on the way in from shopping.
Did they suddenly come on, or did they gradually build up to it?
No, they just suddenly. It feels like somebody's ripping my stomach out.
And have you had these before?
Yeah, I'm under investigation.
For
the pains.
But he hasn't given you a diagnosis of
No,
condition or anything yet?
No.
What happened last time you had these pains?
They went after about an hour.
Okay, did you take anything for them? Or did they just go on their own?
They just went.
In the past year, Sharon's repeated bouts of abdominal pain have become more frequent and more severe.
Can I ever listen to your tummy, sweet? So you point to me where it's hurting.
It starts here.
It starts there, yeah, and goes where?
Down there,
Goes
and
down.
across the middle.
Right.
It's all on the right side.
All down the right side. Does the pain go anywhere else?
No.
So what I'll do, I'll start over this way, Sharon. When I get closer, if it hurts, tell me, don't hit me on the back of the head.
Okay.
Alright. I know I'm a heavy-handed toad. So nothing there. Does it hurt when I press in or when I let go?
Hi.
There. Right then.
And there.
If you had to give it a number, where 0 was nothing, 5's enough to make you cry, and 10's the worst you can imagine, where would you put it?
When you press there,
Yeah, 10, right.
Sharon was suffering a great deal of pain in one specific area. This kind of made us suspect it possibly could be appendicitis or some other acute issue, but at the time we weren't 100% sure, so she needed a scan. The most pressing thing was to keep Sharon's pain under control.
What the plan is we've got paracetamol in a bag, and what we can do is put a little liner.
Shaking.
Yeah, they will do, sugar. It's just pain you're in, isn't it? Just stay nice and relax. Nothing's going to happen to you while we're here. So what's this investigation that you're under then?
I had the colonoscopy.
Oh, okay.
But they couldn't see all of the colon because I couldn't keep the stuff down.
You couldn't keep the food down, the drink,
Yeah.
the
and
anemone.
then they took a biopsy.
Okay, what happened with that?
I haven't had the results yet because it's only been 2 weeks.
Right, okay then. Did they always struggle getting blood out of you?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that other hand. Your veins are so small, sweetheart. Really, really small.
As it's proving tricky to insert the cannula, the crew opt to give Sharon more immediate pain relief while they try again.
Sorry, my darling, what we're going to do, we're going to give you some gas and air. Have you had gas and air before?
Not since I had my daughter now.
Well, gas and air is really simple. You just breathe it in when you bite on the guard. It will make you feel a bit muzzy.
Okay.
All right?
Am I all right to just have a go again? Is that okay?
Sharp little scratch in the back of your left hand, sweet.
Ready?
You're doing really well, Sharon.
Sam still wants to get a cannula in, as the gas and air will only provide short-term relief.
Is that making you feel a bit better?
That worked. That's it, Shaz. I said, no, keep that left arm nice and still. Hey, Sharon, that was good stuff, but I didn't think it was that good. Well, you're cheap date, aren't you?
1, 2, 3.
You still with us, Sharon?
Yeah.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
Can't feel anything.
That stuff's gone right to your head, hasn't it?
Yeah. I can't feel anything.
Right, go on, push. Right.
Sharon? Sharon?
Go on, get her over.
Go on and get some oxygen.
Yeah, go on, you got it.
Yeah, just get some oxygen. Sharon? Sharon? Sharon, listen to me, I know you can hear me. You've got your eyes open, you are responding to me. Just relax, just relax. Sharon, just relax for me.
Sharon, give us a hand. Let me put this wire back on your finger.
Okay?
No.
Why, what's wrong?
What's wrong, Sharon?
What's...
Muzzy.
You've got a muzzy head?
Muzzy head.
Okay. Can you see me okay?
Just about.
Just about?
Yeah.
Sharon? Just squeeze my hands for me. Squeeze them as tight as you can. Squeeze them. Squeeze them. Right. Bring your arms up for me in the air. Okay. Right, pull me towards you, Sharon. Pull me towards you. Push me away. Push me away. Okay. Right. Relax for me, relax. Do you suffer with fits or anything like that?
I had fits from 3, but then they said they thought it was epilepsy, then they said it wasn't, then they said it was stress, but not had any for 4 years.
Okay. I don't think she was actually fit because her eyes were open and she was responding to me. She has got power, it's just the way she was looking, whether it's stress-related or something else. Sharon's seizure came out of the blue. It was a complete shock at the time because there was no warning. I don't think it was an epileptic seizure. I do think it was a pseudo-seizure, which is often brought on by pain or stress. Whatever the cause, our priority is to make sure she is safe and calm when she comes out of the seizure.
What day is it, Sharon?
I don't know.
What month are we in?
As soon as Sharon seems able, the crew want to move her to the ambulance.
Stand up and quick turn around on that chair for me.
Her friend and neighbour, another Sharon, will come with her to hospital.
That's it. Right. Legs up.
Go on, legs up.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
With her seizure fully subsided, Tony wants to understand more about what might be causing the stomach pain.
So is that pain going anywhere else? Is it just literally stay in that one spot? Okay. So what have they said to you so far then about this scans and adamant testing about it? Have they given you any inkling of what it may be? You say you've passed kidney stones in the past?
I had something done by Keo. I had stones or something.
Just where it's tracking down there, it's sort of moved a bit down to your groin, hasn't it? So, and we'll be saying it's here as well, towards your kidneys. I wonder if you've got more stones. The good thing is all your blood pressures, all your numbers and everything are all within normal. All right, so you're doing really well.
Sharon is a nursing assistant and works at the hospital they're heading to.
We're taking your work, you're not being paid for it. Yeah. You can always put an overtime sheet in and see what happens. Don't think you can go in there straight away and they're going to give you... So what ward are you on? 109? Oh, you're in the right place, aren't you?
108 and 109 are the hospital's gastrointestinal wards. If Sharon's admitted, it's likely to be there where she works that her acute stomach pain is investigated.
Right, Sharon. Bit of speed bump.
I didn't have my foot under
Did you?
there. Like over the past few shifts, do you feel like when you do have a bad job, it's just literally get them in?
Yeah.
If they're ill, just get them in.
It was just weird because you're thinking, right, okay, you get a line in. Can't do that.
It's like one of them, isn't it? Like, what do we do? What do we do?
It wasn't epileptic seizures.
It's a bit of a nightmare, really.
Paramedic Darren Westwood and technician Michael Sedgley are on shift in Dudley, battling the wind and rain.
What horrible weather.
Classic UK. All we need now is a perfect thunderstorm. Love a good thunderstorm.
Darren is 45 and has been with the ambulance service for 14 years. He's now studying to upgrade his skills as an emergency care practitioner.
God, I can't see nothing.
For 19-year-old Michael, emergency service runs in his family. His dad is a fireman.
When I first started, they reckons that the average age of the life expectancy of ambulance crews or people that do shift work is about 64.
That was back in 2004. Right, think how much it's gone down now.
With the West Midlands Ambulance Service receiving around 4,000 calls a day, it's never long before the crew have another job to attend.
Righty, we are going to young Josh, who's 20. He's got left-sided abdominal pain, and on the notes he's got shoulder pain. So whether he's got a bit of both going on, who knows?
When I was doing the ECP course, I was reading up on like abdo pains and conditions.
Yeah.
And they reckon 30% of all hospital admissions for abdominal problems have never been diagnosed. They can't diagnose them because they just simply don't know why it's happening.
Or it's something simple like trapped wind that's remedied itself.
Arriving road.
I'll leave beacons on.
Gillian, the patient's mum, is looking out for the crew.
Oh, hello, my sweet. Oh. It's a bit wet.
Josh, who works as an editor at a media company, lives at home with his family.
Hello, Josh. You're all right. What's going on today, Josh?
Past couple of days I've been having a pain just under my rib.
Okay, so I feel your wrist with something. Talk me through it, carry on talking.
So yeah, just pain underneath my rib. But today I went to try and eat something and it was really bad, like a really bad stitch.
So how bad's the pain at the moment?
I've taken some painkillers and I'm sitting in this position to...
Just because it's more comfortable. Yeah. What have you had?
Paracetamol.
How long has this been going on for?
It started, but it was minor 2 days ago. Last night it got pretty bad, but I managed to get into a comfortable position to sleep.
So has it got worse today than it was yesterday?
Really bad.
You been going to the toilet okay?
Yeah, I've been fine.
Not had any diarrhoea, no vomiting, nothing like that? So pain's only in your side?
Yeah.
Can you point to where exactly
So
it is?
It's there.
Try and
like
follow it.
Around here.
Under the base of your ribs?
Yeah.
So if you were to follow the line of your ribs,
Like, yeah, like right down here.
that would fit it perfectly. Have a lie back then, bud. I'll have a feel of your stomach. If you feel comfortable enough to lie back. Are you normally quite good with your pain?
Yeah, but that was...
Moving then really hurt. Take a nice deep breath for me. Does that make it worse?
It's like I've been breathing shallow because...
Try and get around the pain?
Yeah. Like right,
So it's
right here.
here. Pressing here is making the pain worse there?
Yeah.
He was absolutely sweaty in buckets. He was red as anything.
I mean, I was screaming this place down.
It was that bad you were screaming?
Bad.
I've never seen him look that before.
Okay. All your numbers are showing up as fine. Your temperature's a little bit higher.
Yeah.
It's 37.5. It's on the border really. It's not massively high, but it could be the sign of an infection. I'll leave it entirely up to you. Because of where the pain is and how bad it's been today, it might be best to get you popped up.
Yeah, I'd rather check it out than be in pain.
Because if you're in pain overnight and you're not sleeping, things like that, you're not managing to sleep, it's not worth the wait, is it?
This feels like a stitch but on steroids. Like it's bad.
When we attended to him on that rainy day, he was quite a mystery. We couldn't quite tell what was going on. He had a very slight temperature. That could be a sign of an infection, but with infections we normally see the pain being constant. Abdominal pain is quite complex. There's so many organs in the body, especially in the stomach, so for us to diagnose that before hospital is near enough impossible.
Josh's dad, Daniel, is coming to hospital with him.
Is it getting worse? Have a sit on there, bud. That one.
It's fine when I'm standing up. It's
You
when...
can't travel standing up. I'll get sacked, mate. I'll get sacked.
Pop your seatbelt on, folks.
Whack that on your finger again.
Not the best weather to do though.
Well, I mean, you could have picked a sunnier day, so we wouldn't have had to have come out in the rain.
It's the breathing that's hurting me again. The deep breath.
I'm sceptical of giving you Entox because it's a gas, and if it's something stomach related, it can fill your stomach full of gas, and that makes it even worse. So, albeit it's good for the pain, it'll do some damage in the long run.
Usually I'm fine. I'll like take some meds, go to sleep. I'll be fine. But
This has been persistent now for 3 days. Do you drink enough water, or are you guilty of not drinking enough?
No one drinks enough water.
No, but there's a difference between not drinking enough and not drinking any.
Drink coffee.
Do you drink a lot of coffee?
I drink a lot of coffee. I live off energy drinks.
Honestly, the amount of crap they put in them is unreal. Is unreal.
The productivity that I can offer while I'm on, it's great.
Problem is, albeit you do more work is not worth the damage. The work will always be there, your health won't. You have to look after yourself, mate. Okay, you're all ready. Come on then, bud, let's get you in.
With words of advice from the crew, Josh is delivered to A&E.
So what do you reckon was wrong with Josh then? Because abdo pains are really hard.
They're really hard to diagnose, aren't they? It's near enough impossible to turn around and go, he's got this. Obviously, unless you've got everything in front of you. You hadn't really got any other symptoms, had you, other than the pain? Slight temperature, slightly tacky. Wasn't vomiting. No diarrhoea.
Abdo pain of unknown origin.
I look like a corpse in this light, don't I?
You look like a corpse?
I look like a corpse.
Don't look like a corpse.
My favourite lippy's been packed, so it's not staying on all day.
I have actually got pictures of me and having a perm.
I need to see it.
I thought I looked like a poodle, but
It's because you did look like a poodle.
You do try and pull off the rugged look, don't you?
Yeah, obviously.
But you wear like...
You do try and pull off the schoolboy look, don't you?
That's just me looking 12.
This is a face of reassurance. It's not really, is it?
No.
It's a hot summer's afternoon in Stoke.
What's the temperature outside?
31.
Bloody hell.
Paramedic John Irison and technician Steve Eason are on their way to a call. The details are just coming through.
So we've got a lady called Kathleen, who is 82.
Where from, mate?
Crikey, Burton.
Wow.
So we're running from Stoke to Burton.
Wow.
It says she is unable to get out of bed.
It's 33 miles to their destination. With temperatures rising outside, not everyone on the road is keeping their cool.
You idiot!
Unbelievable.
He shouldn't be doing that.
And dangerously.
Clearly, I'm on blue lights, mate.
The crew's patient, 82-year-old Kathleen, lives in assisted living accommodation.
Hello, it's the ambulance.
Her son Dennis raised the alarm.
Yeah, Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's happening today, Kathleen?
I'm supposed to go for a scan for my heart not working, but this thing in my neck is called dystonia, and it's got really bad over the last 3 days. I've been taking 8 cocodamol on a 10 milligram patch, and the pain is still here.
And about half an hour ago, Mum went to the toilet.
Yeah.
Came back and she nearly collapsed.
Okay.
Dystonia is a neurological disorder. It causes muscle spasms and it can be incredibly painful for patients. With Kathleen, she normally had it treated by some injections from botulinum or Botox, as a lot of people know it, and she had some morphine patches and pain relief as well at home. She'd taken the maximum amount that she could that day and was still in an incredible amount of pain that she couldn't cope with.
She has been struggling a lot with the dystonia in her neck for a long, long time. And I think it's
What happens normally?
She has the injections in her neck, normally.
Yeah.
And she's been struggling with it, but being an elderly lady, she's too polite to say to the doctor. I said, look, you must, because you don't tell them the information and they don't know.
Yeah.
They think everything's fine. Then she'll struggle and just put up with it, and then but I'd say over the last 6 to 8 months, she's really deteriorated.
So how much pain are you normally in? Out of 10, if 0 was no pain, 10 was the most pain.
No, not say maybe 8.
Maybe what, sorry? 8. So normally about an 8 out of 10 pain. So I need this arm, I'm sorry.
It's got worse.
Okay. So how long's it been worse for?
This last 3 days it got really bad.
Right. So have you ever had morphine before?
I'm on a 10 ml patch.
You're on 10 milligram patch? Okay. What we're gonna have to do then is if we need to sort your pain out, we'll have to pop you to the hospital, but we can give you some pain relief and take you up to the hospital. Okay, is that all right?
With IV morphine, it works a lot quicker because you're going intravenous. The morphine patch is slow releasing. There's only so much we can actually do as an ambulance service, and with this lady being in so much pain, we just wanted to get her into hospital pretty sharpish.
A little scratch on your wrist, on your hand, okay? Beautiful. That'll take a few minutes to get to work, all right. There is more of it if you need it. What I don't want to do is give you loads in one go because it can make you go a bit funny. And I don't mean funny ha-ha.
I am funny ha-ha.
Okay.
I went funny ha-ha on my 80th birthday.
Did you? How come? Oh, well, you had a tattoo?
Oh?
That's fantastic. I saw that before.
That's lovely.
That's my star sign.
That's good,
what's that one,
isn't
is
it?
it?
Leo.
Leo? I'm a Leo as well. Yeah, I'm a Leo as
Yeah,
well.
that's good.
Very nice. 80th birthday present to yourself, was it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, is your pain any better yet?
It's easing off.
It's easing off a little bit. Okay. So if your pain score was a 10 before, what would you call it now?
Oh, probably a 6 or 7.
A 6. 6 or a 7. I'll go with that. Okay, that's brilliant. Good.
Now that the pain has eased, John and Steve can move Kathleen to the ambulance.
Right, my lovely. So Steve's got the stretcher in the living room, okay? So all we need to do is go to the living room. Come with me, my love. Hey, we're off. We're off.
Off like Linford.
Off to see the wizard, she says. I can't give you a yellow brick road, but I can give you a yellow stretcher.
Maybe you couldn't have got a helicopter then.
Oh, to be fair, I'm sure we could have landed it on the road. Big click. Oh, yeah. Can I have this arm a second?
Okay. Is that better? Look at me. Is that pain eased now? Now you're looking at me. The answer was yes. It's all completely gone.
Put the finger in there for me, okay. So, your pain went from a 10 to an 8. What would we say it is now? Pardon?
Back up again.
Back up again, okay. 9 or a 10? 9, okay.
Kathleen's son will follow on later, after locking up at home.
Don't worry about anything, nothing to worry about at all.
Hope you. Thanks,
It's just over a mile to hospital.
All right. When you're ready, Steve.
Yeah.
On the short ride there, John tries to keep Kathleen's mind off her pain.
So what made you want to get a tattoo then?
Well, I don't know. I always said I'd have a tattoo one day.
Really?
And then I thought, well, me 80th, if I reach me 80th, I'll have one.
Yeah.
I actually wanted a little lion.
Oh, yeah?
But he said that, you know, it would have been more, you know, intricate. It would have been, you know. Yeah, he said he's going to put a plaque on his wall. I was the first aviator had a tattoo. In his shop, anyway.
I love it. How's that neck feeling?
Yeah, it's slightly easing a bit.
Slightly eased. Where are we at the moment, number-wise?
It's probably about 7.
Cool.
8.
In A&E, Kathleen will be seen by doctors who will see if they can improve the treatment of her painful dystonia.
That lady we just walked in was nice, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Felt that bad for her though, because like dystonia in torticollis is really painful, but what she needs, or what she needed when it's had the flare up, she needs like some diazepam. Yeah. She needs some diazepam for the flare up. Well, Steve, I don't know about you, but I am now absolutely exhausted.
Yeah.
It's been hot. We've had lots of hard work jobs today, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered.
You ain't got kids or anything, have you, Ben?
No, I've got no kids. No. Too young for it, mate. Too young for it.
How's the little one, Joe?
Yeah, he's all right. He's good. 3 months old yesterday. 3 whole long months.
You'll have a baby of your own one day.
Yeah.
That's going to be brave.
Stupidity.
You have to keep it alive, you know, and feed it.
Hey, I can keep a dog alive. It's not hard.
Can't take your child for a walk on a lead, you know.
I've got Disney songs stuck in my head at the moment.
Which one?
Hakuna Matata. This is obviously the little one being off school. She likes the music, so she's got a Disney playlist on the go.
So you're not going to break out into The Lion King in a minute, are you?
As daft as it sounds, if you listen to the lyrics of that song, it's actually a really deep, meaningful song. Just sung by a meerkat and a warthog.
It's just gone 10 p.m. and in Dudley, paramedic Darren Westwood is back on shift. This time with Steph J.
I can smell Vicks. Have you put Vicks on?
No.
No? What can I smell then?
I've done. I've put some Canal number 5 on.
It's a pond water I can smell.
That's it. Odoured toilet, literally.
Odour toilet.
Darren has worked in the ambulance service for 14 years. It was Steph's childhood dream to become a paramedic, and she qualified 10 months ago. Their next job has just come through.
So we're going to a category 2, 6-year-old little boy with breathing problems, breathless with his asthma.
On lights and sirens, it takes 12 minutes to reach their young patient's house.
Hello. Hello.
Where he lives with his dad Wakar and mum Nadia.
So if this little one here, is it? Yeah. So what's been happening?
When he came from school, he was like breathless.
Yeah.
And I gave him some like Ventolin. I gave him 10 puffs because they have said if it's very worse, you
Yeah,
can give
up to 10, yeah.
I gave him 10 puffs, put him to bed, and then about an hour, he was calmed down a little bit. But then after that, he just woke up and he was really restless.
Yeah.
And even now, he's really struggling.
So he's worked at that breathing, isn't he? Bless him. Has he had a cough and cold?
He has had cough, but like a blocked nose.
Yeah.
But not a real cold.
Is he bringing anything up with the cough?
No.
No, just a dry cough.
6-year-old Ismail was born prematurely at 36 weeks, weighing just 4 pounds. He has epilepsy and 2 years ago was also diagnosed with asthma.
Can I have a little look at your tummy? Is that all right? Bless him. I'm just going to have a little listen, okay? Very wheezy. Bless him, those poor little lungs are very, very wheezy. I'll give him a nebuliser and see if we can improve that a bit for him.
You okay?
Yeah.
No, he's really struggling. His face is swollen up a bit little,
Yeah.
you know, like...
Bit puffy. We're going to pop a little mask on your face to try and help you breathe in, okay? This medicine will really help, okay? It's a bit noisy, makes a lot of steam for you to breathe in. There we are, sweetheart. Okay, so just breathe in that mist, that'll help with your breathing, all right, sweetheart? That's it. Can you try and sit really upright for me? We need all that steam in your lungs. Breathe as much of it in as you can. So slowly, but big breaths, fill all of your lung up. Nearly. Ishmael was an absolute little trooper. It was well past his bedtime. He was so tired, but he was doing so well with us.
Unfortunately, asthma is a condition that can't be cured. It can only be managed through medication. And he was obviously quite struggling at this time because his chest was a little bit wheezy. But we can only treat it with extra strong medicine that we've got, or another version of Ease, and to see how he goes with that.
Has that helped your breathing a little bit or a lot? A lot. Good, that's what we like to hear.
Ismail's airways are clearer, but Steph's still concerned about his chest.
Have another little listen. Left lung sounds very congested. Well, I haven't heard such noisy lungs for a while. You've got an accordion on the right side and a lot of gunk on the left. How does he seem now, Mum?
He seems bitter, but still, I think even if you hear him and even if you put your hand there, his heartbeat is still quite fast.
Yeah, I'll say his heart is going out with little clappers.
Yeah.
That's partly a side effect of the medication we've given him, can speed his heart rate up.
Okay.
I do think it's worth popping him down to hospital to get some antibiotics and have that chest looked at by the doctors down there, because it does sound quite congested and quite full. Ishmael's chest is so crackly and wheezy to listen to. I was quite worried that if we didn't take him into hospital when we did, just left at home later, even if we managed his symptoms for now, he would have just had a further asthma attack later and still ended up to hospital. So as much as we don't like to kind of drag them there in the middle of the night well past their bedtime, for him it really was the best thing to do. Do you want to come for an adventure in our ambulance? Does that sound good? Yeah.
Goodbye!
Come on then.
This way, Spider-Man. Come on, troublemaker. Oh, that's your special seat there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me have a little listen to his lungs. I've done all that running around. Make sure you haven't undone all my good work. You've made your wheeze come back. So when your breathing's like this, you just need to try and keep calm and not race round.
Dad, are you bring the police game?
Okay. You want an ambulance game, not a police game? We're much better. Have you been in an ambulance before?
No. Not today.
Not
Although the ambulance ride is exciting for Ismail, the crew need to keep his breathing stable.
More steam for you to breathe in. Just like you did before. Nice, slow, deep.
No, it's all right. Don't worry.
Just like that last one before.
That's it.
Okay?
What happened?
I don't know. Is it like a dragon breathing fire into your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm better now.
Are you better now? Good. Pleased to hear it. Have we fixed you?
Huh?
Almost.
Mum,
Yes.
sit there.
I will in a bit.
Nothing like bossy.
Not here.
Are you always this bossy?
Yeah.
With the nebulizer finished, they're ready to head off to hospital.
I'm better.
You better. Should we turn that off?
Yeah.
Right, who's staying on and who's coming
Right, so
on?
we can kick Dad off.
I'll see you then.
Where's the siren?
We don't need sirens. Should we have some blue lights?
Hi, David ambulance told you the kicking some.
There, is that better?
Are you feeling a bit better now,
Not yet.
They're going to drop you off to the hospital.
And you?
And me. Now I think they can take you back home.
I thought we'd take Mummy back home after. She doesn't need to stop with you, does she? You're a big boy now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm strong.
You're very strong. You got your Spider-Man powers. See, you don't need mummy when you got Spider-Man powers, do you? Don't know, but the door's about to open. Wow.
Hello.
You've been having conversations with Spider-Man. It's been very exciting.
Have you?
If you're going hang on. If you're walking, I want you to walk really sensibly by mummy, okay? No running around. Can you manage that?
I can.
Good. Hang on. Right, you're free.
Come down this way, off this side.
No. No running, remember. You're a very cute little boy. Not quite sure what you put in that nebulizer. Did you stick some blue Smarties in there?
liquid Skittles.
Oh, there's liquid something in there. Because from a little boy that couldn't even speak to us and could hardly breathe when we got there, to this ball of energy by the time we left, absolute transformation. But we couldn't safely leave that little boy at home though, could we? Because yes, the nebulizer worked and helped, but it's short acting. It's not going to work all night.
Sharon, who was suffering excruciating stomach pains, was found to have a rare and potentially dangerous kind of hernia in her lower intestine, requiring surgery to fix it. She spent 4 days in hospital and was laid off work for a month, but is now recovering well. Josh was admitted onto a day ward for his abdominal pain to be monitored. His symptoms settled and he was discharged home the same day. Doctors suspected he had torn a muscle near his abdomen and he was prescribed painkillers to manage the discomfort. 82-year-old Kathleen, who was suffering painful dystonia in her neck, was given a prescription for more morphine patches and diazepam before being sent home the same evening. This boost in medication has helped relieve her pain, and she's under further review with her GP. Six-year-old Ismail was having difficulty breathing. He was admitted to hospital with an asthma attack and given steroids to bring it under control. Doctors discharged him the following afternoon on a further course of inhalers, and he's now back at school.
You enjoyed your day?
It's been all right.
Got to do it all again tomorrow.
Push up. Well done.
High five.
Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, okay?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Clear left, go, go, go.
As the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened then, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me.
Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley.
What have you brought to work? That's like the kitchen sink.
And new friends return.
Brace yourself.
As we head back to Stoke.
999 mode. Activated.
Here the crews face life and death decisions.
Need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
And deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment.
They tickly toes.
Showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
Just a stupid old woman.
You're not a stupid old woman.
Straight in, I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I'm wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before?
Not today.
Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Okay.
Let's go save the day.
You say four or four?
4.
Say door or doer?
Door.
God blimey, this is like on the way to... God blimey! No?
Bath or bath?
Do you know how posh you sounded then?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not posh to save my life.
I've been dialing it back loads.
Well, down your accent back?
Aye, big time.
You're failing bad.
Here, no, it's coming way down. This is good, Sam. This is good.
Where are you from?
Oh no.
What? Proud of my accent.
In Dudley, crewmates Stuart Punter and Anna Ray are halfway through their shift.
Sweetie in your mouth.
Paramedic Stuart joined the ambulance service 6 years ago after serving in the RAF.
Ready?
Technician Anna comes from Poland. She worked in hospital healthcare before deciding to join the West Midlands team.
New assignment.
Oh,
hello.
They've just been called to their next job.
Injury leg, seat frame fell with patient on the floor.
Patient in great pain as seat frame fell with him. How bizarre. All will become clear when we get there, I'm sure.
On blues and twos, it takes 10 minutes to reach the patient's house.
Let's go see what's going on.
Hiya. Where are we going?
Neighbour Sarah Michelle has been waiting with him.
Oh dear. What happened?
He was on the stall checking the fire alarm. He's gone from the top of the stairs to the bottom of the stairs. He
Let's
feels
have a look.
sick. He's got pain in his ribs.
Try not to move, darling.
The fall down the stairs has left 52-year-old ex-serviceman Paul completely entangled in the metal stool.
Whereabouts is the pain in your back, mate?
Got the ball, mate.
In the middle?
Yeah, over there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hang on. That's fine.
I don't know how to get it out. Hang on, darling, hang on.
Should we get the fire service here to cut it out? Okay, mate. 4557. Thank you. Can we have the fire service here? We're going to need to cut this guy out the frame because we can't move him at the minute.
Get up till the stage, I'll get them on the way over.
Thank you.
Paul, I know it's painful. We're gonna get the fire service to come and cut this off. Okay? Can you hang on just a few more minutes?
Have you got any pain relief for anything? I'll be hanging here.
Okay, I'll just quickly check your blood pressure because we have to do it before we can give you anything, okay?
I'll go and get some Entonox.
It's unusual to see somebody in such a position wrapped up in a chair or a piece of equipment like that. We immediately suspected spinal injuries from coming that far down the stairs. It was apparent Paul was in lots of pain and we needed to get that under control to make him more comfortable.
Have you got any tingling or numbness anywhere?
In my leg.
In your leg? Which one?
The bullet trap.
Okay.
Okay, pop that in your mouth. And deep breaths on it. Nice deep breaths. That's it.
While Anna stays with Paul, Stuart heads outside to brief the fire service.
Hello, mate. All we need is like a hacksaw or something. Basically, he's gone top to bottom stairs. He's complaining of central back pain, lower back pain, and to be honest, he's in the most awkward position, right at the bottom of the stairs, and we can't move him without causing him horrendous pain to get his leg out, so.
Right, sir. Right, mate.
They need to extract Paul from the stool as quickly as possible to relieve the strain on his back.
Do the top cuts, you should be able to just push all the way by now. It's only got strength in his structure.
Yeah.
Oh!
No, it's not free problem.
Yeah. You've got to see if you can get the cut on it. Yeah. Nearly there, man. Where's the glass? Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, keep going. Just hold it. Go for it. Don't give off, just keep going.
Oh, nice one. Excellent, well done. Do you mind hanging around just to help us move him?
Yeah.
Is that all right? What we need to do, we need to keep you flat okay, relatively flat, but we need to get you on our stretcher. But I think that means taking you over into the living room so we can get you properly on a stretcher, roll you onto your back and have a proper good look at you.
Right.
Okay, mate? Can you move your legs at all? Yeah? Other one? Is that painful?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have problems a minute anyhow.
Oh, do you?
I'm waiting for the knee replacement in that.
Okay, mate.
With the help of the fire crew, they're ready to begin the delicate job of sliding Paul into the living room.
We're going to go 1, 2, 3 and then move, and on move we're going to make a small couple of inches move that way around.
I'm going to try to bring him.
Yeah, to you, yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, Paul?
1, 2, 3, move. Okay. And again. 1, 2, 3, move. Okay.
Just try to pull him on a towel, now he's on it.
1, 2, 3, move.
Just make sure I've done it properly now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Paul's family lives nearby. They've come round to see if they can help.
And just one more.
Okay, one more.
Yeah. That's it, Will. Cheers, guys.
Right, so while you're at the head end, if you just take hold of his head, because we're going to roll him this way onto his back, and then we're going to roll over all in one go.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, excellent. Okay. That's it.
Yes, mate. Thank you.
Just breathe nice and easy for me a sec, fella.
Now that you're there, where can you feel the pain?
And ribs.
Ribs.
And back on my knee.
Okay, where in your back? Is it in the middle on your spine?
Okay, nice big deep breath, mate. Okay, does it hurt to breathe in?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
Do your knee normally hurt?
Not as...
You said your knee was hurting before you fell, there, yeah?
Yeah.
But is it a different pain now?
Yeah. Just stabbing pain. I'm waiting for a new knee yet. It's an old army injury, like.
Oh, is it? Okay. Can you still feel me touching you?
Yeah.
Which side can you feel touching?
Your legs.
That side, okay. How about now?
Yeah, I can feel this leg.
Yeah.
Can you feel the other?
At the top, yeah, not the bottom.
Not at the bottom, okay. Pain out of 10?
9.
Okay.
You got anything better than this? You should do nothing this, don't you?
Yeah. Right, have you had morphine before, mate?
Yeah.
You have? Now, it can make you feel a little bit sick, a little bit woozy. If it starts making you feel sick, I want you to tell me because we'll give you something for that. All right? Where did you go then on tour?
Ireland for 3 years. And Bosnia.
Oh, Bosnia?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever been to anybody that's been to Bosnia.
Came out after Bosnia, had a bad time out there.
Paul said he had an existing knee pain anyway from being in the army. I served 5.5 years in the RAF regiment. Whenever I meet anybody that's ex-forces, because I'm ex-forces as well, I feel a little instant connection.
Sorry if it'd be a pain.
It's been our best job of the day so far. Feel that working at all or not?
Yeah, I feel it now, yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. The fire service managed to come.
While Stuart updates the control room, Anna notices a change in Paul's state.
You alright? Paul, do you feel anxious? Paul?
Nah.
Talk to me.
What?
You alright?
Got shakes.
Yeah, I can see.
I suffer from the shakes.
Oh, do ya? Okay.
PTSD because of what happened in Bosnia.
Oh, okay. So you've seen some tough stuff.
Yeah, I've seen my mate sniper shot him.
Oh dear.
Paul had some quite deep experiences when he was in Ireland and Bosnia. I felt I could sympathise with Paul, having been through similar experiences myself while on tour in Iraq. You can understand why he suffered with his PTSD. I think it's good to tell somebody that's also ex-military, because they can understand where you've been and what you've seen.
How are you feeling now, buddy? How's that pain in your back?
Yeah, out with the fairies, mate.
Nothing there?
Good.
Sweet.
With Paul's pain now controlled by the morphine, the team can manoeuvre him out onto the ambulance.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, lift. All the best, mate.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Cheers,
mate.
boys.
You're welcome, buddy.
Ready? Couple of bumps, mate, up the ramp.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
On board, Stu tops up the morphine to keep Paul going on the journey to hospital.
Done.
Yeah, I think we're ready to go, mate. We are going to go on lights and sirens just because it's more fun and we get through the traffic. So we'll get you there fairly quickly. Sound all right, mate? Yeah. Cool. So a couple of bumps as we go down the ramp, mate.
Paul is taken straight into A&E.
What was a good deed in checking the smoke alarms turned into a bit of a trauma. Oh my God, the top to bottom stairs.
And the worst bit that he was completely trapped. He could not even get out of it.
Wasn't he? He was absolutely wedged in there.
Yeah.
I don't think we'd have got him out without some sort of cutting tool, which we don't carry. But every time you moved him, he was crying out in pain, wasn't he?
Yeah,
and he didn't have to press his back very hard to get a response. You don't often get a central response like that. It's either side, isn't it? And his was in the same place every time.
It was.
But morphine did a good job, didn't it?
Yeah.
All in all, I think that was a pretty good job.
Dudley crewmates Rebecca Piddock and Luke Huntley are responding to a 999 call. Local lad Luke is an ambulance technician who, outside work, performs in a soul band.
Have you ever been on the radio?
A couple of years back we did go on Radio 1.
Paramedic Rebecca used to be a PE teacher. She too is Black Country born and bred.
So the band's been going a while then?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got coming in a 62-year-old male who's collapsed with normal breathing. Patient keeps blacking out. Blood pressure related, do you think?
Maybe. Well, it could be something to do with the heat.
It's a bit tight, isn't it?
You have reached your destination.
Nearly. Got to do a bit of off-roading to reach destination. Cool.
I like the fact that Cat's waiting for us as well.
Hello.
Come on, Cat.
The patient's wife, Mandy, called the ambulance on her husband's behalf.
Oh yeah. What's your name, sorry? Michael. What's been going on, Michael?
Last night you had 2 blackouts.
Yes.
I found him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He was slumped across the floor. I helped him up, I got as far as the bathroom door and he went again.
Okay, let me have a feel of your wrist.
It's not the first time.
Is it not?
No, he's had a few. I think there's something really wrong with him.
Take your top off. Why are you sat in a body warmer anyway?
Do you feel cold?
Sometimes, yeah, my joints feel cold.
Okay, do you feel cold at the moment?
No, not now.
Not at the moment, okay.
It's 28 degrees.
Because my wallet's there and my phone.
Okay, put your wallet and phone in your jeans. You had any stomach pains at all?
No.
Any constipation or diarrhoea?
The diarrhoea.
About an hour ago.
Okay.
Any
Have you felt
vomiting?
sick at all?
He's been sick.
Because I had the diarrhoea and the sickness at the same time.
And have you got any pain anywhere at the moment?
Only the ankle.
Okay.
Where's hurting? Okay.
Upon inspecting Mick's ankle, we noticed that it was quite swollen and it was causing him discomfort to move and to touch. However, the main reason we were concerned about Mick's health was his blackouts that he was having.
So in the past 2 weeks, how many falls have you had?
3.
3.
One Monday, one Friday, and one this morning.
Right, if we get you to stand up, okay, we'll have a quick look at what your blood pressure does when you're standing.
Heart rate goes up, though, when standing.
Okay, take a seat.
So,
Pots.
Pots with an infection, I reckon.
It's a little
It instantly drops as well as soon as he sat down.
POTS, or postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, is a condition where the heart rate suddenly rises after standing up. Although not dangerous in itself, it can cause dizzy spells and fainting, which can lead to injury.
So it's looking like you've got an infection that's getting a bit more serious than just stay at home and ignore it. Got a hand?
Do you always struggle to get up?
Is it because your foot or?
Yeah,
it is. Thought it was.
Okay.
You don't want to put weight on it, do you?
Right, I need to see if you can put weight on for 3 steps, which is why I'm here. Go on. Okay. Right, take a seat then.
Mick's wife Mandy needs to stay at home with their son, but will join him later at hospital.
Okay, swing your legs up for me. That's it. Just going to put the side up, all right.
Okie dokie, I'm ready.
You're good.
Yeah.
Mick usually has little recall of any of his blackouts, and today's is no exception.
And I can't remember it. All I can remember is her standing above me trying to pick me up. Because she had to get the lad out of bed, pick me up, then I went down again. Well, I don't remember this morning's episode.
How you feeling?
Not too bad.
Mick hopes doctors will be able to identify the cause of his blackouts. They'll also x-ray his foot to see if anything is broken.
So do you think they're going to diagnose Mick this time?
I don't know. Seems to be a recurring thing, doesn't it, really? To be fair, but it's a shame. Because he's going to keep injuring himself, isn't he? If he keeps going down, they need to do something.
But if they do give him the diagnosis of POTS, at least it might know that he just has to take his time to stand up and, you know, awareness is key, isn't it?
I hope it's nice when I go away next week.
Where you going?
I'm only going to Green.
I feel like going skiing is a bit of a pointless waste of money for me because holiday, I think of like a hot weather.
Eat and drink, eat and drink.
That's it. Eat and drink, literally.
So all my mates are going to be going out partying.
And you're going to be like,
I'll be like, I'm going to bed now.
Oh.
I don't really want to live abroad though, like.
Love it outward just for 12 months or something. So I'm trying to get all my wash and dry because I'm going away.
Oh, when are you going away?
I'm going to Mallorca on Sunday.
Oh, rub it in, why don't you?
I know.
I've got lovely sunny Stoke.
I've got lovely sunny Spain.
In Dudley, paramedics Laura Hickman and Joe Stevens have just received information about their first patient of the day.
There's the cat one.
Category 1, unknown patient, male, 16 years old, sitting, upper floor of Admiral House.
Goodness me.
All Category 1 jobs require an immediate response as the patient's life could be in danger.
There?
Around there, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Waterfront Business Park, that's what we want.
We need. Bridge?
Their patient is at a training centre that helps prepare young people for apprenticeships.
Admiral House. This is it.
Just stop here.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Come on. I'll get me drugs.
Yeah.
The crew's body cameras capture everything firsthand.
Is he still fitting?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, God.
Paul, the young man's tutor, saw what happened.
What's the chappie's name?
Ronan, how long's he been like this for?
It's been 25 minutes.
25 minutes, still going the same.
He's had 3 in the past, within the last 7 days, 2 with us, and I'm meant to be out each time. They're lasting longer.
So he's a known epilepsy?
It's non-epilepsy.
Hear us, Ronan. We're from the ambulance service.
Let's get your arm out of this, mate.
Come here, Ronan. There we go, sweetheart.
Was he on his side when you, or did you put him into, or did you put him on his side?
So I came down, he was flat on his back, he was a dead weight, so I've lifted him and positioned him over.
Cool.
So, non-epileptic seizures. Any other medical history?
ADHD, and there is some sleeping tablets that he takes on and off of an evening to help him with insomnia.
Ronan, you going to speak to us, mate?
All right, mate.
Come on, mate, because you've come round now. Your oxygen levels are good. Your heart rate's fine. Everything's all right.
Any ID, isn't it?
NEED stands for non-epileptic attack disorders. The seizures are real to the person that are having them, but they're not caused by a chemical imbalance within the brain. It's linked to mental health conditions, anxiety, depression, high levels of stress. A seizure of any type can be quite scary. Our main job is to make sure that the patient's safe, recovers well, and everybody remains calm and reassured.
I think Mum's been phoned. Do you need anybody else phoning, Ronan? Or is it just Mum? Is Mum okay?
I just don't want to talk to you, Joe, does he?
No. I don't blame you, mate. He's making eye contact, as in he's following.
Come on now, mate, you need to start talking to us.
During a seizure, Ronan is normally able to communicate by blinking.
What's his blinking mean?
2 blinks is yes and 1 blink is no.
So you can hear me? You feeling a bit groggy? A bit rubbish? I bet you are. Bet you're uncomfortable as well, aren't you? Should we sit you up a little bit? Let you come round a little bit, eh? Come on then, mate. Do you need a hand? Yeah.
Come on then.
Come on, bud.
With Ronan starting to respond, Joe wants to get to the bottom of what might have triggered his attack today.
All right, mate? Do you feel how you normally do? Yeah. How you been feeling the past couple of days?
Yeah.
Have you been eating and drinking okay? Looking after yourself? You doing any exams or anything at the minute? No. How's everything at home? All right. Do you normally go to hospital after these? Depending on what?
Every time I've been rushed in, everything just came back fine, and then they just sent me home.
Have you been having more of these? And have you been back to hospital about it? When?
I think it was a Friday. I had one up in Dudley bus station. That one lasted 50 minutes.
50 minutes?
Then I had another 20-minute one when I was in the hospital.
if you're saying that a minimum of 4 in the last week and a bit now, which is a big increase from when you first started here.
What's changed in your life over the past couple of weeks?
Although his mum is already on her way, Ronan is adamant he doesn't want to miss college.
Mum knows you best, doesn't she? Yeah? I think we need to make sure that you're okay, make sure that Mum's happy with you, and then we'll come up with a plan. All right? After you.
In the privacy of the classroom, Joe tries to get Ronan to open up about what's causing him stress at the moment.
It's hard enough being a teenager, growing up, hormones, changes, and then you come to school and college and you've got the pressures of that. There's pressures of relationships, education, what you're going to do after. It's hard work, isn't it? You're still young enough to be classed as a teenager, but in other respects you're classed as an adult, a young adult, and you've got to try and find out to fit in.
I mean, like I have one for months, so they laid off a bit, and then it can just happen.
There was nothing going on that was upsetting you?
I was under a specialist. He died and I was moving on epileptic attacks. And then he turned around and said it could also be anxiety attacks.
Yeah.
But we don't know what attacks are.
Yeah. The studies shown that they are closely related. The mental health side, the anxiety side are related to the NEAD seizures. Hello, Mum. Take a seat.
Ronan's mother Edith has hurried over to the college to be with her son.
We got called out to Ronan. Obviously, he was having one of his seizures, which apparently are quite normal for him.
They are.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what they are. This has been going on for about 3 or 4 years.
NEAD is very difficult. It's very hard for families. It's very hard for the person who's experiencing it as well. Obviously, you know him best. Have a chat to him, see how he appears to you.
You all right? Can you remember any of it? You're tired? I thought you might be.
With Mum's arrival, Ronan's changed his mind about staying on at college today.
Are you happy to be going home and taking some work with you? Yeah? So at least you haven't got to worry that you're missing everything completely. You can keep on top of stuff at home, and at least you're in a better environment than here, if anything happens again. I'm not saying it will, it's just if. Obviously, it's going to need mentioning to his GP, which will be down to yourself.
Have to go home, chap.
Satisfied Ronan's going home with his mum, the crew leave them to it.
I've seen quite a few of those NEAD seizures recently. Seems to be more common.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
To be fair. Normal seizures, when they're diagnosed, it's because of an electrical problem in the brain.
Yeah.
Non-epileptic attack disorders, their testing will have come back clear.
Yeah.
But the brain kind of shuts off as a defence mechanism.
Right.
So if, especially teenagers, adolescents, if they're under a lot of stress, then their natural defence mechanism will be to just shut off as like a way of coping.
Seizure.
Hopefully you'll make a good recovery.
Yeah, hopefully that
they
thing
will get some answers one way or another.
What instruments do you play?
So I play guitar in the band and I sing. There's only 3 of us.
Yeah.
So me, Sam plays drums, and then Dave who plays bass. He's not a paramedic.
Okay.
Do you play chess?
Yeah, I played chess before.
Do you? You're also at chess.
Where did that come from then? Did you play chess?
No, I just thought like you looked like a kind of chess player.
Do I?
I've got a CPSA,
Pigeon Shooting Association Range Conducting Officers Qualification.
Try saying that when you're drunk.
Which basically means I can set up a range
Yeah.
in somebody's field somewhere. I used to be a member of the Clay Preservation Society because I never used to eat anything.
In Stoke-on-Trent, husband and wife and paramedic teammates Mick and Rachel Seal have just finished their lunch break.
Oh, Susan, so, has she just fallen or was that earlier?
Their next patient, Susan, will be their third of the day.
Black-eyed bruise, I don't know. So we don't know whether she's done that earlier or been seeing or not. What, you eating? You're eating the strawberries, aren't you?
Nope.
You are?
Nope.
Don't lie to me. Nose will grow. Oh.
Rachel and Mick started dating over 3 years ago.
No, my body's a temple, thank you.
After meeting in the staff room at Stoke Ambulance Station.
999 mode active. I wanted your strawberries.
Yeah.
The healthy option. You wouldn't give me them.
Yeah.
As well as living together, they often work together. The ambulance was called by the patient's son, Andrew.
Hiya. You okay? Thank you. Okay. Hiya, hon. Hello, my name's Rachel, that's Mick.
I can't move my fingers, it isn't that.
Don't
move anything, Mum. Let these people.
So this is your mum. Do you live with mum?
Yeah.
How bad's the pain at the moment? It's murder, is it?
Susan fell in her garden earlier today. She's injured her wrist and thinks it could be broken.
I went down to the She's got a very, very bad short memory loss.
Yeah.
Came back, knocked the bin over, came back and went flying on the floor.
Right.
Although Susan's only 67, she has a very poor short-term memory.
So you always do a dosset boxes for her?
I don't always do them, but I sit with it. But I
Right.
don't know what's missing and what's not, if I'm honest.
Andrew is worried his mum might have taken the wrong pills trying to ease the pain in her wrist.
So do we think mum's possibly taken an overdose, or you're not sure?
I think that
When were these issued?
She has a month's worth at a time.
Right.
That's why they're all like this, you see, morning and night.
Right, and you normally sit and sort them all out?
Well, not this many, no, but look, if you look, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week.
Right.
Morning and night.
Right.
But I don't know how far she is in front, how far she's behind, because she's...
So we've no idea.
That's
So
the-
what's alerted you today for us to be here?
Well, she was all wobbly and...
Is she normally independent?
She tries to be as very independent as possible.
Are you her carer?
Yes, I am.
Right, okay.
But today, she even asked me could I do her a cup of tea. Now, she never asked me to do that.
Right.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm crap at it.
Okay. So you think she's had a go at doing her own medications?
Why keep empty boxes? You don't need them.
Do you know me, Shake?
Not this bad.
Not this bad. If you can try and just relax a bit for me. I just need to get your blood pressure and everything done first, all right? And then we'll give you something for the pain, all right? We'll get it strapped up for you and we'll get it sorted out. Susan was on a wide range of medication. With a short-term memory loss, it was near impossible to tell what she'd taken that day. Her son was quite concerned a lot of his mother's medication was missing. But also at the same time, we were treating for traumatic injuries as well.
Didn't have these glasses on.
Looks like a collis fracture. It's quite a common fracture along the wrist, that is. He's not sure where we are with mum's meds or whether she has overdosed or not.
Well, let's have the truth. What meds have you took? Because she's shaking, you could be in shock, you could be... We need to know. I took my tablets out of that container this morning.
Has she banged her head or do we know?
No, she can't remember.
Have you got any idea how many tablets she did take?
Do you know what kind?
No. Darling, have you got any pins and needles anywhere?
All in my fingers. I can't...
Those fingers, or what about your other fingers?
No, that's okay.
And your neck doesn't hurt?
It did when I first do it, but it's gone away.
When you first did what?
Had the fall.
Can I have a feel of your neck?
You can.
Does that hurt anywhere there? No. Any pain down your back anywhere?
Yeah, oh, nice and straight for me.
What, right there?
Oh, yeah, don't.
From assessing Susan, we could see that she got a closed fracture to the wrist, which we call a Colles fracture. But she also started then complaining of spinal pain and a head injury. It was imperative that we put her onto a spinal board and onto the ambulance and go into hospital with her. Right. To get her up now and get her onto this. It's going to be uncomfy, I won't lie to you. But it's just because you've got this bit of back pain there and you've fallen.
And we don't know what you've done. Okay? You don't know what you've done, we don't know what you've done, nobody knows what you've done.
That's about top and bottom of it.
That's
about top and bottom of it. Right, what we need to do, we're going to stand up, turn round and sit straight down again on this board. Oh,
that's it.
No, I've got. Have a sit down for me.
It's a good girl. Oh, you've done it all yourself. You just need to go up a bit, don't we?
Yep. That's it. Going to feel a bit strange, this is now.
Very strange.
Because we're going to fasten you to the bed as well.
Okay.
Just so you can't run off.
I don't know if I can do that.
Not now, you
Not now,
can't.
you
You're
can't.
mine.
Right. I'm going to lift you down this step now.
Oh my lord, it's snow.
Snow?
It's not snow.
It's pure white.
It's the sky.
That's the sky, that is.
Susan's son Andrew has been living with his mum and looking after her for more than 10 years.
Deep breath. Put them in your pocket and then bob your belt on. Are you happy?
I'm happy, yes.
Okay. I know you're not
I wouldn't
happy.
use that word, but yeah, I'm happy and now she's in good hands.
I'm just a stupid old woman.
You're not
No,
a stupid
you're not.
old woman. You've had an accident, that's all.
It's only me and Mumsy.
Right.
Haven't even cleaned me teeth. Look what time it is.
I haven't done
There you go, there's something for you to smile about. Dirty bugger Andrew. Don't worry, I'm not going to go anywhere, okay?
Yeah.
You alright, Mum?
Yeah.
Is it your wrist? Don't move it then, you'll...
Is it still sore, is it?
Do you know what? I should just shut up. I'm acting like I'm a bleeding paramedic here.
The hospital is just 3 miles from Susan and Andrew's home.
I think we're here, Ma.
That was quick.
Right, see you tomorrow. I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm joking.
For now, Andrew can hand over the care of his mum to the medical staff.
Very confused, wasn't she? Really?
She was actually quite complex because she's query mechanism,
Query overdose.
distracting injury,
But she's got short-term memory loss as well.
which makes the confusion even worse.
Even worse.
I'll overtreat rather than undertreat because we're not psychic, are we? I haven't got my psychic vibes on today, me Mystic Meg.
Haven't you?
I know I've usually got it. Like I usually determine that I know what you're doing and thinking.
Yes.
Paul, who'd got painfully tangled up in a stool when he fell headlong downstairs, was lucky. Despite the force of his fall, he suffered only minor ligament damage to his knee and bruising to his back. He remains on the waiting list for a knee replacement to fix his old service injury. Mick had fallen after he passed out. In hospital, X-rays showed he'd broken a bone in his foot and fractured his toe. He's awaiting a consultation to try and find out what's causing his blackouts. Ronan, who'd had a seizure at college, went home with his mum. He's since seen a specialist who has prescribed new medication, which has helped prevent the seizures. Susan, who'd fallen and was suspected of an accidental overdose, spent the night in hospital. She had a double compound fracture in her wrist. Now back at home, she's making a good recovery, where her son Andrew continues to care for her.
You doing much when you go back tonight?
I'm gonna go home, brush my teeth and get straight that dive bomb into bed.
Yeah. Right, both hands there.
Yeah.
Does your mum still change your bed sheets for you?
Yeah, she comes over from Lincoln.
Damn you, Sam.
And then she leaves me a little chocolate on the pillow.
Love you, Sam. Yeah.